than a normal lute. And since he knows how to play the lute, and I'm proficient in wood crafting tools right now, I feel like he would know what he would need.
Yeah, you kind of explain who you're making this for. And then he has probably, I would say, like a 1x4. He's like goblin, like extra small, and he kind of like goes in the back and he's rummaging around through what looks like scrap wood. And he's like, he comes back out and he's got like a 1x4. I don't know if you know how to create an instrument, but for the size you're talking about, this should be plenty. I have a nice maple and then just your standard tree that you would find around here.
Probably the cheaper of the two, since this is my first attempt. So if I mess up, I'm not losing too much money.
Smart man. And he kind of like sets it on the counter. It'd only be 5 silver for this hunk of wood.
Cool. Yeah, definitely give him 5 silver. Yeah, I got 5 silver.
And I've never made instruments myself, but you're probably gonna have to find some nylon or string or something to kind of, play it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
but
I don't have that.
that's fine. I'm sure I got some work to do before I get to that point.
Well,
But
I
just
do
in case,
wish you
do
the
you know
best of
anyone
luck.
in town that would sell that?
Probably not here. You probably have to go to Neverwinter. Depending on where you all are headed, I might be able to give you a point in the right direction.
I don't think we're going to Neverwinter anytime soon, but I'll find some somewhere.
Okay. Yes, I mean, if you
Mhm.
just look for anybody who deals with cloth, chances are they probably have some
Mhm.
nylon or something lying around.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, if I don't see you for the rest of the day, hopefully we see you again.
Hopefully. And I'm gonna leave.
All right, he just gives you a head nod as you make your way out, and then he goes back to fixing up his shop.
Is there any way I could convince you I would have extra nylon from my loot?
Extra? I would say probably not.
Damn. Okay. That's fine.
Or if you did, it would probably been anything that was trimmed off from when you stringed the instrument, if you had stringed it.
Yeah.
But it definitely wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. It's probably something I should carry around though. I probably do need to get some of this.
Yeah, it'd be good
'Cause
in
my
case.
loot breaks. I can't cast like half my spells.
Yeah. You got some. You're
I
proficient
got a
in a lot of
few,
different
but
instruments. You got a
yeah.
few.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's all I had. I'll head back to the tavern and see who's awake.
All right. What are the rest of us doing here?
Going down and getting food. And just waiting
Crying.
for everybody.
Same. Contemplating world domination.
Okay.
And then going down and getting food.
Okay. So you guys make your way down. At this point, you guys are almost a VIP guest. They've seen you here enough. You've done enough for the town. For the most part, they understand what you want, and they begin like you come down. You get a head nod from Tolbin, and then you guys kind of go about your business, get your usual seats, and they kind of bring out some general food. Nit gets his berries and different things, and then he brings out pretty much what you guys typically order, unless you're looking for anything different.
So clearly, horse ass.
Horse ass is currently not on the menu.
Some
They ran
bullshit.
out.
Fresh out of horse ass, buddy. Sorry.
Fresh out of horse ass.
Yeah, we ate all that when we were here last time. We all were here last time.
We ate all the ass last time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave anybody for anybody else.
But
where are we heading again?
If I'm not
Oh.
mistaken, we're going to a big tree.
Giant tree.
Giant, big, whatever.
My memory is coming back to me. Yeah.
I had a rough
It was
night of
just
sleep,
last
so-
night, but it feels like so long ago.
Yeah, it feels like over a month. Oy.
We're heading towards the Evermoors, I believe.
The Evermoors. Okay, hold on.
think it's further east than we've gone before.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it still the 28th, Mike?
Or
Date, summer tide.
no, you guys are currently now. I haven't updated your calendar. Let me look when that calendar is.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are. I have to update it. You guys are no longer in the summertide. You guys are now in Elyses, and it is the 10th day on the Elyses.
All right. So we're going to the Evermore.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna have to take a boat there.
Well, I mean, if it's east, it's all land. I think we should go talk to Gertrude. Old Gertie, because she lives out that way.
No, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't she live here?
Could have swore she lived here.
Well, she's from out there.
Past tense, ED lived.
Yeah.
Guess we can go talk to her. Give me some Werthers.
Yeah, so whenever we finish breakfast, we can head down there.
I'm all done. Let's go.
Did we ever talk about Mormsey
What about him?
being evil?
I don't think he's evil.
We brought it up.
Sorta, kinda.
Okay, well,
He's
I-
most likely evil.
I tell them about the dream, the vision, I guess, I had last night, and how Mormsey was in it, strangling me, I guess you would say.
Yeah, I will. I will open your dream, at least that one, since you're sharing it. I will open that to everybody.
Yeah, I think Mormsey is not good, not good.
Are you sure you're just not into kinky shit?
Yes,
Okay.
That
Just
sounds
want to
very
make sure.
sure.
yes.
Oh, that's how you spelled Wormsy.
Where'd you open it at?
If you look in your journal, you should see the Visions tab now, and you should see Freya Vision 4,
Got it.
and that's kind of just a quick recap, or that's what I read out when I read through it.
Yeah, Mormsey no good. I know Nit had a hard on for him, but sorry, Nit.
I knew something seemed off about him.
Oh, how do I find this? Oh, Freya Vision 4.
Yeah, I don't know how he was able to appear in my vision and actually hurt me, but
Can I look at her? Does she have marks on her neck?
Yeah, so make a perception check.
I'm over here trying to look at my neck now, like.
15.
15. You
Oh
take
wait,
a
hold
good-
on. I have you muted. I can't hear you in there.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
You take a pretty good look, and you kind of look over, lift her hair up, and look towards the back of her neck. It doesn't seem to be any redness, like she had been grabbed. I don't know if she kept it. The only thing that kind of pulled with her from the dream that she noticed was a small loft of hair, his black hair that had entangled itself on him.
Fuck Mormsey now.
Let me read over this vision.
Well, if he is indeed bad, then did we just complete the first step of his plan for him?
What it's seeming like.
What was the plan?
To restart the forge?
Oh, yeah, we definitely did that.
But Nundra wanted to restart the forge, and he would never.
Mm.
And so did the
Gundren.
spider leg.
Wasn't that the whole thing that y'all were originally set for to do? Was get to the forge?
Yes.
Yeah.
But what if the spider lady was good?
Well, she dead now.
She dead now. She is in fact very dead.
She made the mistake of attacking mosques, so she's very dead.
She not living.
I wonder. I'm gonna think in my head and not say it out loud if my pipe would allow me to speak to her.
What's your pipe do?
Speak with the dead.
Allows me to. It says communicate with a creature across any distance. Ooh, I'll have to try that later. Noted.
Let's see. He doesn't seem.
So what are we doing?
Let's just utilize.
I think we're going to go talk to
Gertrude.
her.
Gertie.
Yes.
Well, Gertie?
Oh, Gertie dirty. Dirty
Ask her
Gertie.
about her hometown.
Alrighty. So you guys make your way out of the Stonehill Inn. I'm assuming everybody is going?
I'll head up and check on the cart.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nit-
so you're
Nit's
going up to
for
see
sure.
Elmar? Okay.
Well, Nit, you were sleeping in the cart, weren't you?
Oh freaking hell! Yeah, I was.
Oh,
So
true.
you would have
Good-
just come from the cart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
good
never
point,
mind
good point.
I'll just pop out and start going to see Gertrude, dude.
I mean, I assume you would come to the tavern whenever you woke up. So
We were so loud he heard this outside.
Oh, okay.
that passes. That makes sense. Also, what gave me 2 temporary hit points? I don't remember.
Quickly.
Whatever it was, it would
It would've
it would
been
be
gone.
gone. Yeah,
Oh,
with
I
the
think
long
I think
Moss
it's
rest.
the
made us-
bard thing.
I think Moss made us food, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. He made food
Yeah.
for you guys.
Okay, but that would be gone. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so it is something that he can do for you guys. Like most Moss things, you just gotta ask him. But yeah, that's where it came from. So anybody who has it, just go ahead and nuke it out. It drops after a long rest.
Nuke it.
Nuke.
And if you guys hadn't, make sure you do take your long rest. I know sometimes I get slipped, and then it's bad when you get into combat.
So after
Was they all I got back was my gem of dragon, you know, the one I used to hurt somebody who punched me for no reason.
Oh yeah, you're a cute little monkey.
Oh, I also got that back.
the
How long does it last?
Oh man.
He lasts for 1 hour.
Oh,
I don't know if Nit will know the
lasts for 1 hour.
stream.
You never know what other ones.
oh yeah, the adventure of trying to get you a gilded acorn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The acorns what matters.
Forgot about that.
Oh man.
Nit, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, since I was in the cart, I don't think Nit would know about the stream.
Not yet, no. Forget about it.
Yep. I know nothing. All right, Nit's going down to see Gertrude and his homie.
Alrighty. So as you're making your way, you pop out of the back of the cart. Almost take fall damage as you jump out. You begin to make your way back down, and as you pass Ogun, he's making his way up to where you just left. And then in the distance, you see most of your party heading what looks to be in the same direction, at least.
Yeah, I just stopped Ned and say, "How's the cart?"
Good.
Alrighty. Everybody's waiting out front of the inn. Let's go meet up with them. See what we're gonna do from there.
Okay.
And I'll just pick him up, because I know he's gonna call upstairs.
Do uppies. I can walk by myself.
Cart's good, everybody.
I have yet to see him walking by himself ever.
I honestly don't know if the cart's good. I just jumped out of the back of it. I have no idea. Nit
It's
has
still
no-
there. That's
Yeah.
all we got.
That's mainly what I was checking for.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. So as collective, we're heading down towards the Gertie.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, so you guys make your way through town. Same thing as always. It's starting to wake up. A lot of people out and about, moving around. And again, from the first time you guys got here, Alder, you've kind of seen the happier side of it. But you guys, as you're walking through town, you're getting waves and like nods as you guys go by. Just a general sense of like stress-free life had been bestowed upon this place. Completely different than kind of that shackled feel that you saw in people's faces when you very first time you made your way here. But you guys push through the center of town and you make your way to the town master's hall and open the door. And as you step inside, you see this pompous man again sitting at the front desk. And he looks up and you can just see in his eyes, he's like, oh no. What can I do for you? You come to see the new mayor, I presume?
Yep. See ya. I'm just gonna walk past them.
I don't know if she's up there. And he's like, that's it. No, but... And you guys just continue to walk by him. You just hear the heavy sigh.
So I have no reason to not like this man.
He kind of looks at you, and then like you see his eyebrows kind of like furl for a second, like, huh?
What'd I do?
This one doesn't hate me.
It's okay, Hubba Bubba. We love you.
This man's great. He's always so nice and talks to us.
But as you guys push him, you guys are very familiar with this space. You make your way up the staircase, and then you're standing in front of the mayor's office.
I'll
I
knock.
knock.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna knock at the bottom corner of the door.
I remember from last time you can't reach the knob good.
No.
You knock on the door, and you hear a very soft voice on the inside. Yes.
Gertrude, it's Nit.
Oh, Nit, come in, please.
Okay.
I'll open the door for him.
You guys open the door, and she's behind her desk, and it looks like she's just filling out something on her paperwork or something on the page, and she glances up, pretty cheerful in her eyes to see all of you. And what can I do for you all today?
One, congratulations. This town deserves you.
Oh, thank you. It's mostly because of what you all have done.
No, you earned this. Also, look at this. I'm gonna pull out some ghost weeds. You ever seen this before?
It's like a flower that is not a flower. No, I haven't.
Right, you can have this one. I'm gonna give her one ghost weed.
Thank you. And she has like a small like little bouquet on her desk, and she just kind of parts them and sticks the flower down into it.
I had a question for you since you came from Triboar. Have you ever heard of the evermoors?
The evermoors.
I think it's Evermore. Is it the same place?
I can't say if you're if it's the Evermore, no, but if it's the Evermore, then yes.
Oh, okay. Have you heard of? Is that right, guys? Am I wrong?
I think so.
Evermore with an M.
Oh, okay.
With an M, yes. Then I've heard of the Evermoors.
Do you know where exactly it is? Where is it from Triboar?
From Triboar, it's a bit east, northeast.
Further than
Big.
Triboar?
It is.
Nit, show her your map.
Okay.
The best map we got.
Have
Hold on a
you
second.
guys obtained an actual map yet, or no?
I believe we did.
For sure.
But I don't
I
think
feel like
ever
we
used it.
have, but we're like, no, we got nits. Why do we need this?
I could have swore she gave you a Sword Coast map when she was still
Yeah.
secretary.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's definitely we have a map, like for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys do.
Why would we use that?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make sense to use, but
We got two equally good maps.
so if you guys end up using that map, let me know, so I can show you things
Yeah, just go ahead and show them. I'm just doing mine for scale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll probably.
Like,
All right, so I'm gonna pull you guys over to the new area map.
yeah.
Ooh.
I will warn you, it is got a lot of ugly black boxes on it because I blocked out a lot of the stuff that you guys haven't seen yet. But I did leave a lot of the things that you guys would know just from kind of being in the area, names of certain mountains, kind of like different areas. I left that, but as far as like cities and stuff, I blacked it out. Um, so there is a lot of like these black little dash marks all across everything. Just ignore that. And also this map is huge, so it might take a second for you to load. But I will pull you over.
Good God.
And she's loading.
And you guys, just for the sake of, once you load, you guys are currently here.
Goddamn.
Just let me know when you're pinged.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Right there.
All right. Yep.
Holy fudge, dude. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a lot to this. And there is a lot of fun stuff to be had here, but we're not there yet. We're in this small little section. As you guys can see, this small section, when you zoom in, you guys have traveled a lot, and you have traveled nowhere.
Hey, we know that
Yeah.
triboar trail. You better uncover more. We know every crevice of that.
Yeah,
That part should be in 4K right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys do zoom in toward the Sword Mountains where you guys are located, that's Phandalin. Obviously, you have the High Road, which you guys have become familiar with as well, up to
Yeah.
Helm's Hold and Neverwinter. Through the Triboar, it wasn't on this map, so I just kind of like black dotted it.
Uh-huh.
So the Triboar runs all the way down to what is called the Long Road. And these are very, very well-known roads. So you guys definitely, most of you that have been in the Sword Coast for an extended period of time know these roads. Whether you've traveled them or not is, your own personal story. But the Triboar is like a cut through. So Gertrude tries to explain where Triboar is from here, first and foremost. And as she does, she just tells you take the Triboar Trail,
Mhm.
and you'll run directly into the city. It's the city of Triboar itself.
Nice box reveal. Let's go.
Yes.
And then and then from there, she kind of takes the finger on the map and kind of pulls it. And here is the Evermoors. It's a large lake with a whole bunch of just fun things happening.
Oh. Okay.
You got the Severn River, and then the Saran River that runs into kind of like the Star Mountains in the High Forest, and it's just beautiful over there.
Oh. What's the plant life like?
Oh, wonderful! Triboar, Nit, you would love it. Triboar is a farming town, traders and plants and crops. You go by the waters and stuff you'd never find here.
Oh.
How's the culture there?
It's more peaceful, depending on when you're there. Triboar is a crossroads town. Lots of trading. You've probably seen other carts on the road. They're probably from Triboar. They do most of the western farming and trade routes from all the different cities. Yes, the people there are very friendly, but as it is with any place, you've got goods, you've got bads, but for the most part, they're good, humble people, just like here, working class.
Very humble, just like us. All right.
But I've not been there in quite some time, so I cannot speak exactly if it's still in the same state. But I can assume that it should be. Most of the Lord's Protectors there, they do well.
Would you happen to know any other towns or cities in that area?
And you kind of see as she sits back in her chair. I mean, there are other small towns, You have your tar, which is another trading post. However, they're not as well off as the triboar. Other than that, not really in the range. No,
Thank you.
of
Okay.
course.
And we're trying to get to some tree. Do we need a? You said it's on a lake, or there's a big lake there. Where's the tree? You guys know exactly where the tree is? I'm looking at fucking Livos and Kay. You guys know exactly where this place is?
It's in this general area. Puts a big circle
Okay.
on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, you said you've been there before, right, Lavos?
I've
And
been
or
there
Kay?
before.
But you can't pinpoint it on my map.
Well, your map isn't drawn
what?
out that far. If it was drawn out that far, I could.
We have the real map open too.
Gertrude, can I get do you have blank parchment around here? May I have one?
Oh, of course. And you watch as she just opens her desk drawer and pulls out some and sets it on the table.
Alright, I'm gonna make map 2. Alright, I'll figure it out in a little bit. You guys keep going.
Well, when you finish that, I'll point to it. It's over here past the evermoors someplace. On your map, whenever you get
the
there.
Evermoors? I thought it was in the Evermoors.
No, it's past. It's past.
How
Okay.
much further past?
Days?
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Well, shoot, it sounds like we got a long trip.
That's good.
Oh,
going.
yeah, we have a long trip. This is not going to be short.
Well,
Is that what long means?
yeah, this guy.
Fuck you guys.
Alright, well, shoot, Gert.
I guess we better get on the road.
Yeah, we need to.
I gotta hit the road.
Well,
Am I
Gertie, we
back
might
up?
not see you for some time. Be well.
Oh, you do the same. You know I'll be here.
I'm gonna... Here, Gert, hang on to this. I'm gonna give her one colorful shell and a suction beetle that I have. Just giving her random shit.
Oh, okay. And she puts the shell on her desk. And is the beetle in anything? Or is it just a beetle?
I think it's just a beetle. I don't know if they're alive or dead, dude. I just see in my bag I have 4 suction beetles.
Yeah,
and
I think they were in
3
vials.
shells.
So
Oh,
you give
okay.
her a small vial that has a little beetle in it that's kind of like skittering around. Oh. And
Yeah,
she
these-
kind of like, you see like a grimace on her face as she sets it on her desk. Thank you
These-
so much, Nit.
You're welcome. They're so cool. I'll try to bring you back something from Tribor too. Some
Did you say you're so cool?
As you go to pull your hand away, as you hand her the beetle, she kind of grabs your wrist and turns it over. And for your travels, and she drops some withers into your hand.
some withers. Oh, thank you. I'll put them in my bag.
And please, all of you. And then she just brings out like an enormous. It looks like you know, like when you go out to like a restaurant, you get those like multi-people drink fish bowls. It's like that times 2, and it is filled to the brim of these caramel.
She's got a
sweets.
cask of Werther's back there.
Withers. We can't afford withers.
Yeah, come on, I ain't trying to get
Legally-
copyright striked.
Legally descript. Legally
But yeah,
distinct.
she struggles, and you watch her old bony arms like shaking as she sets it on the desk. Please, take some.
Yeah, we're gonna need some of these for the road.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
grab
taking
some
a
of this shit.
handful.
Everybody goes in and grabs their own handful, and you still look, and it doesn't look like there has been a dent removed from this huge bowl.
She's our group's grandmother, and I love it.
Goddamn candy dish.
Does she have
Wait
those
till you
little
come.
candy, those little strawberry candies?
I
that
was
you
gonna
can
say,
buy
wait
at
till
Yes,
you
the-
I
come
was
back.
just thinking that.
Wait,
They're so good.
she's gonna start handing you guys open candy like from her pocket. The wrapper's off, but she guarantees it's good.
But it'll
I
be
need it.
delicious.
I always choose those strawberry ones.
You have to.
All right, Gertrude. Thank you for all your help and all the delicious little snacks. I think we gotta go. We got a long
Yeah.
road.
Just make sure you're careful, triboar. You know it's. You
Oh,
know
they
the
know.
trail.
We own the triboar now, man.
All right. Well, best luck to you.
All right, bye, Gert.
Head on out.
Bye,
All I'm
thank
saying is,
you.
there is still a contract for some orcs, guys. We can always stop and get some orcs.
Nah, they're being handled by the bird guy.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have to stop at an undead guy. I got a keg of wine that he was cleaning.
What?
Did he also ask y'all to kill the orcs?
He also asked us to kill the orcs, yes.
Hey,
Yeah, my
maybe they
sand
died
wine, remember?
They may have died by old age by now.
All right, let's get.
I
was
head
like a
on
year
out
ago.
to the cart.
Alrighty, you guys say your goodbye to Gertrude, and as you walk out, Hub above it just kind of scoffs at you as you walk through the door.
I toss him a withers. Enjoy
I'm
that.
honored.
You'll never get another one.
He sets it
I'll
off
give
the
him
side
another
of his
friendly wave.
desk. It.
Have a good
I'm on a diet,
day.
I have you know.
Can't
Oh.
tell.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
Keep
go
up the
up.
good work.
I'll go up to him and I'll give him an acorn and one red-capped mushroom. Here you go. Good luck on your diet.
Almost
handing out
appalled
random
at the
stuff.
look of it. Yeah. This will be a good start to my lunch. And he also sets it on the desk. You don't see it, but as you leave the building, he skirts it into the trash can and grabs the candy.
Yeah.
Some diet.
Yeah. But you guys do make your way back through the town, barring any other stops. You make your way up to Barthen's, and Pip and them are running around from the back. You're all ready.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, of course. And then they like look at you guys, like snicker something to each other, Pip and Thelmar, and then they take off running back into the building.
All right,
I
let's
did
get the ox and let's get out of here.
They're snickering. They did something.
They're kids. They snicker at everything.
I go inside and to find the boys.
Yeah, they're in there just horseplaying, like tackling each other. And then as you walk inside, Amar's like, "Stop! We have customers." Hey, what can I do for you?
Just want to speak to the boys real quick.
By all means. And you see his voice, and they pop up. Sorry, yes?
Is everything good with our cart out there?
Oh, yes, of course. Wheels, good to go. Elmar had us latch, your supplies down. Oxen's fed, watered, and there was one thing left on the checklist. The little man got out of the cart, and that was the last thing. We had to make sure he was woken up before we changed stuff. Yes, all good.
Well, thank you for your hard work, and I give them each a gold coin.
Their eyes, huge. They kind of look at Elmar, and as he kind of gives them like a go-ahead nod, they quickly pocket it, and then they start going back to wrestling.
A pleasure as always, Elmar.
Oh, and same to you. Hope we see you back soon.
Hopefully not for a while.
Not gonna be soon.
And I head on back out to hop on the cart.
Yeah, so you make your way back out, and you guys do come around. Your cart looking pretty good condition. The oxen are looking good, well rested. They did take some hempen rope, and it looks like anything that you guys had left in the cart kind of looks like it's crudely tied down. The rope itself is almost bigger than the boy's hands. But the knots are not bad for a 10-year-old. But they tried.
I just pull the ropes, make sure they're extra tight.
Yeah, you give it a little tug. Again, not something incredible, but it's holding.
All right,
That's
let's hit
right.
the road.
Alrighty. So for the sake of this, I will pull you guys back over to area map. I'll give you a second to make sure everything loads up nice and fine.
I'm in the ocean. Oh no, I'm not.
We're dead.
Alrighty, so I'm assuming you guys are sticking to the trail. What's the plan here?
Yep. Ride the triboar on out.
Okay. So, the city of Tribor, which is kind of the apex of this cut through, is about 166-ish miles away on the beaten trail, which will take you guys roughly, moving with your oxen and everything, it'll take you about 6 days to get there.
Shit, doggy. I mean, we ain't got a choice.
You ain't got a choice.
We
That's
could
what
make
I
it more
got.
fun by killing some orcs.
And
By adding
then
more
that takes
days.
2 weeks. I'm good.
It would only take an extra day or 3.
A day or 3.
Correct.
Alrighty. So if you guys are ready to head out, we'll try to make this as simple as possible. As always with travel, I would like somebody to hit me with a d20.
I got it. 14.
14. Let me pull up my travel stuff. All right. You
And
make
we're
it,
ambushed by orcs.
and you're dead.
Yeah, I thought so.
You guys, at least through this opening sequence, you guys have been here too many times. You guys kind of come out to the road, and you're heading to the east. You bank a right, and you just walk, and you walk, and you walk. Every once in a while, you'll kind of see either like another caravan pushing past you, sharing the road, giving a kind of a friendly nod. And then you'll just see like a horse, like a single rider making his way down the trail, looking like they're coming from Tribor. But other than that, pretty uneventful. The road, it hasn't rained in a while, so the road is pretty sturdy. So you guys have zero issue on this initial day of travel. But it comes down to how far do you guys want to go? Do you want to push through the night? Do you want to keep it approximately like what you estimated? Or do you want to do anything crazy?
Maybe. I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm good with
I'm
pushing
down.
through
Just
the
keep
night.
it out.
Or you want to do regular 6 days?
We could push through the night a little bit. I'm down with it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so anything, as you guys progress, you guys will take levels of exhaustion. Anything over 8 hours, which is going to be your typical travel day, you guys will start to hit exhaustion.
How many of the are 6 or 7?
There are 6 of you plus a mosque.
All right, 3 sleep, 3 stay up.
Easy.
Just taking this. Well, we can't go the whole time. The ox need a rest at some point.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They're going
Oh,
to take exhaustion the whole time.
So we're not gonna do. I say we just do like the first day. We'll knock the first day. We'll put some miles down.
Sounds good.
Just
All
go
right.
through the first night, and then the next day, and then rest the second night.
Yeah. I'll do our night watch.
Yeah, I'll stay up.
All right. So any of you who are going to be staying awake, let me pull up more charts that I should have had ready.
I also want to reiterate to you, Mr. DM, I do have alert, so I can't be surprised while I'm conscious.
Then we'll just have to make you unconscious.
Yeah, here we go. Goodbye.
No, that's good. So who are we staying awake?
I'll stay awake.
I'm
I
gonna
will.
stay awake.
All right, so you three will stay awake. The other three are knocking out.
Yes.
Love me some sleep.
Alrighty. So for the three of you staying awake, it's not going to entirely affect you if you're pushing through the full day. But to get you through the night into the morning, and then we'll have a roll. You'll take 1 point of exhaustion for this night, and then pushing until the next night, you will take a 2nd point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So by the time we have, so just take 1 for now, just in case anything happens. But as we push to after this roll, as we progress through this day, you guys will have a 2nd point of exhaustion before you rest,
Okay.
as well as your oxen.
Okay. Is there anything in D&D Beyond you can do to note that? I don't remember.
You can, but I can't find
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
I'm on the hunt.
Under
too.
conditions, right?
Yep. Yeah, conditions. You can add your levels.
There we go.
Yeah,
And I
fuck you
think
guys,
it-
I slept.
Oh, okay. There we go.
I
Alright,
think
so
it
just 1 for now.
auto.
Oh, hey, look. It was in D&D. It was in Roll20.
Yeah, I think it auto
Does whatever.
put your shit at disadvantage too. I think.
Not on first.
Here, I'll just roll a random one. Just I'm curious. No.
If
Oops.
no.
No. Yeah, because I clicked it twice. That's why it popped up twice.
Okay, so we'll just have to keep in mind you three are currently rolling ability at disadvantage, as well as your oxen. But you guys did make a lot more leeway or headway than you would have originally, pushing straight through the 2nd day, continuing to move. So with that, you guys are a bit more of a head start, making your way towards the triboar. But we do roll to the 2nd day, so I do need another roll from somebody.
That was awake?
No, everybody's awake at this
Oh.
point.
Okay, I'll roll.
Wow, alright.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on.
See, I should just rolled.
It's too late. I've already rolled. Just a straight roll?
Straight roll.
That's a 3.
All right.
You're
now
welcome,
I feel like
guys.
I really should have rolled.
Yeah, maybe. It's too late now.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are progressing down the road, move you up here a little bit. You guys do see like a small group of farmers. It looks like they're herding like cattle or sheep. We'll say sheep. They're herding sheep down the road. And the same thing, they kind of nod as you guys drive by. And then about a mile or so up the road, you guys see a gentleman looking clearly disheveled. You notice his clothes are torn and ragged. It looks like his face has been beaten. He's got a black eye. He's bleeding. Excuse me. Please stop.
Christy
driving.
is not falling for this trick again.
We pick up hitchhikers?
But Kay wasn't there last time.
I know.
Christy's not. Hey, she's like, hey.
Alder's falling for it. Hey, we gotta stop. That guy needs help.
Not a problem, mate. We're saving
Please.
the world, not one guy.
Please.
Fine.
Would you guys have stopped if it was
Yes.
me?
No.
Well, not if it was you, but
Yeah, but that's different.
my character would stop.
My character would not.
I
Thank
hop
you.
off the cart and
Friends,
Yeah,
please.
I'll go and check on him as well.
Have you seen a group of individuals with my livestock? They've robbed me. It's all I have.
no. What kind of livestock?
Sheep. I was moving them from the tribal to sell them at Neverwinter, and I got jumped.
No. I haven't seen anybody with sheep.
All right. Maybe they made it farther than I thought. Thank you. And he just takes off running down the road,
Good
barefoot.
luck.
Thank you. Keep a watchful eye.
We'll find him eventually, I'm sure.
He'll be all right.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
be
good.
alright.
But after he passes, you guys progress, and there's not too much more. No carts or any kind of lone riders passed you today. Again, the weather seems to be holding up. It does look like you have storm clouds off in the distance. Might be a wet night. It's hard to tell exactly which way the clouds are rolling, but pretty good day of travel. The three of you who stayed up, as well as the oxen, you guys did notice about halfway through the day they did slow pretty drastically, as they took their second point of exhaustion and their speed is half.
We're taking
Um,
that too.
Yes. So the three of you who have been up the whole time will take your second point. So you'll have disadvantage on ability checks, and your speed is currently half.
Okay.
So just keep that note as we progress into the night.
Okay.
But we do sleeping. You get a point. You take a point away per long rest.
Mike, I'm gonna cast Druidcraft, and I'm going to do the sensory effect to try to figure out what kind of weather we have for the next 24 hours.
Okay. Yeah. So what does that look like? How do you cast that?
I'll just pull out like a little like canteen. I'll dump a little water in my hand.
Okay.
And then I'll sign some stuff.
And then you'll do
cast
what?
it.
Sorry, you cut out.
Oh, and then I'll start signing, and then I'll cast it, and it'll just like appear. If it's gonna rain, it's gonna show like a little rain cloud. If it's gonna be sunny, it'll just be sunny, or like a little glowing orb or snow or anything like that.
Yeah. So anybody who's watching Nit, he's kind of sitting, I'm assuming, in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
So Nit's sitting in the back of the cart, and he takes out his water skin and he pours like a small puddle into his hand. And then you watch as he's kind of muttering under his breath, and you just watch his hands kind of float over the hand with water in it. And you watch as the hand begins to, or the water inside of his palm begins to evaporate upward, and it creates a small cloud in his hand, and then the water begins to fall back down into his hand. And this is reoccurring. After it becomes a puddle in his hand again, and the cloud dissipates, it re-evaporates up, and then just falls back to his hand. And he's just got a small storm in his hand.
Wow, magic.
It's gonna rain tomorrow. It's not looking good.
Well, good news, the cart's covered.
Yeah.
Now you can keep us dry at night, so.
Yeah, as you guys finally do come to a halt, your oxen kind of real sluggishly moving, almost. They're still moving as you guys kind of hold the reins, but you can feel that they're trying to stop. Like they slow up, and then they kind of stop, and then you give it like a and they take a few more steps, and they're kind of like swaying their head like real raggedy.
Yep, I think we're
this is a
stopping,
good
guys.
stopping point.
All right, are we staying on the trail? Are we moving off the trail?
Off the trail just a bit.
Just a bit. All right. So you guys pull off the trail just a little bit, pull the wagon down into kind of the flatlands, and set up your camp. What are we doing for camps? What are we doing for watches?
I'll take first watch.
They can last.
All right.
I'll do second and third like normal.
I'll jump on.
I'll do-
Go ahead, Chrissy.
I was gonna say I'll do first, I guess, as well.
All right. Go ahead, Ryan.
I'll do third, and then I think Mosk will be somewhere in there as well.
Yeah, Mosk will definitely help out if you ask.
Yep.
I will do second then.
Alrighty. Alder, are you setting up your
Honey
Tent-
hut. Yep.
honey hut?
Honey hut.
Alrighty.
One
So
honey hut.
you guys pop off, and the oxen kind of almost instantly, kind of as best they can, lay down. And then you watch Alder. He goes through something you guys have seen before as he creates this almost opaque dome. Are you having it match just kind of the surroundings around you, color-wise?
Yeah, just kind of make it blend in, I guess.
Okay. So if you guys were to walk around this from the road with the mountains kind of behind you, looking down at it, it just looks like grassland, and then you see like the small crest of a mountain, and then on the other side, kind of see like the grassy terrain and just canopy tree off in the distance. So it's pretty well hidden.
Don't
If
forget,
you're
it's
not
gotta be
looking for it.
inside when I cast it.
Okay.
Yeah, so they gotta stay there. Once it's done, they can do whatever they want.
Okay. So yeah, you go through the process with it like 10 minutes.
A minute.
Mm.
But it is a ritual. It'd be like 11 minutes. But I'm just gonna cast it.
Yeah, that's fair. So you guys all huddle together as Alder goes through the process, and then you kind of feel they don't even see anything, right? It's just from the inside, they just feel the warmth of you kind of controlling the space.
Yep. It says it's comfortable and dry.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not sure
you guys
if I
are,
control that or like if I can turn the heat down or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but
I'm
it's
sure you
comfortable.
could.
Can you make it a
Whatever's
little bit
comfortable-
more humid, please?
Basically, whatever's
controls the
comfortable
thermostat.
to me is what the inside's
Yeah.
like.
He
Don't
controls
touch the thermostat.
Well, it's a
But
nice
yeah,
68 degrees.
you guys are all huddled together, and I mean, given it's still somewhat summertime, right? It's probably like September, like mid-September, for where you guys are. The nights are cool. So you get a brisk breeze every once in a while, and kind of with that looming storm that Nit was talking about, you get like these kind of cold bursts. And then Alder goes through, and within a minute, you guys really don't notice a change except the atmosphere. The ground itself doesn't feel wet. Everything inside here, it's just comfortable.
And I can make the inside have dim light or darkness.
So I would assume, at least during this first piece, you got a small light going on inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the light on.
Motel 6, that shit. I like it.
Yep, leave the light on.
All right. But he cast that, and then if you guys want to do anything prior to turning into watches,
Yep, I do. I got one.
what's up?
I'm gonna go outside, find some plant life. I'm gonna cast Speak with
Okay.
Plants.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask these plants around me if they have seen this man's sheep.
We saw the sheep.
We did. We saw
We
the
passed
man.
the sheep. No,
Did
we
we?
passed sheep, and then
Yeah,
we
we
passed the
passed
man. Yeah.
I missed
Yeah,
that.
Rhea
then.
lied to the dude.
Yeah, you guys straight
Oh
lied to him.
shit! I missed that.
So
And
yeah,
I didn't
as
want to have the conversation of should we turn around and help him, so I was just like, screw it. Yeah, we didn't see nothing.
Oh, that's what's
So,
up.
yeah,
I totally
you-
missed that.
Like, we're in a
You
hurry.
cast
We ain't
it,
got time
and
to do
then-
other shit.
there's a small shrub that kind of responds to you. Today, as he's like swaying in the wind. Earlier. That way, as the wind kind of blows him to the west.
That
Oh.
way.
I must have been out of it. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope all plants talk like that.
Yeah.
Fucking wind.
There's a smiley face in this mountain. I just noticed it.
Also, for there's for 10 minutes,
Oh, yeah.
as long as it's not like our party, if there's anyone trying to come through, they are on difficult terrain.
Okay. Nice.
All right, yeah, that's it.
One thing I
Alrighty.
would have done is made sure I had that block of wood for
Mm-hmm.
mosques. 'Cause I know I can't include the cart inside the hut I make.
Correct.
So I would have made sure I had that before I cast it,
Yeah. Okay.
so I can work.
Yeah,
on that
because
later.
you're locked inside, right?
Yeah,
Essentially.
I can't leave. If I leave, it just goes away.
Okay. Already. Anybody else got anything they would like to do tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my pipe before my watch.
Yeah, smoke on that thing. Okay.
Already.
Smoke on the peace pipe.
The pizza pipe.
Yeah. Put that old spirit man's pipe to your lips.
I'm just gonna
That what
go.
you call you?
I'm gonna sit just outside of the hut and smoke it, I guess. And then I will say, Nezar, we briefly met before we unfairly killed you. I believe we have made a terrible mistake. What do you know of Mormsey?
You take a hit off the pipe, and you feel just a gush, like a rush of wind, blow your hair back. And then your face just completely goes like blank. Your eyes wide over, and you're just staring into the distance. You feel like you're speaking, but it's just coming, like you're still puffing on the pipe. You're not actually speaking words out loud. And these thoughts run through your head as you're trying to connect to somebody. No answer.
True. That makes sense now. Okay. Since we're sleeping for the night, I'm gonna do it again. Getting crazy before watch. And I'm just going to say, Father?
There's like a brief silence. Amaria? That's you? Oh shit. Kay? Is that you? That's what I gotta put up with.
Look, he's been through a lot, okay?
I've been through a lot.
Look, I'm assuming this is Gundren. He's probably been through a lot.
No, it's not Gundren.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how this works. Do I have to smoke it every time I want to reply? It uses the sending spell.
Yes. How many charges do you have?
This would be I used 2. I have 3 total. What
I
did he
think
say?
sending, you can say like
He said-
250 words or something.
25.
Yeah,
Was it?
250.
What am I-
I'm sending him an essay, man.
What am I thinking of?
I don't know, but I want that one.
Yes, so you have to use it every time. You can use 25 words. And you've burned 2. He said, Kay, is that you?
Okay, I will obviously answer him. It's me. I'm okay. I can't believe I get to talk to you. Are you still in the Fae? I have 1 word? Oh, 6 words? Me and my party. Oh shit. I'm coming. Shut up, I'm trying to think. I've only got 4 words left.
I'm coming.
It's a weird time
It's
to talk to
hard
your dad,
when
but okay.
it's hard when you're on a word limit.
Yeah. Mike, what are you doing over there?
My job.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm coming there. See you soon. I'll find you.
There's like a moment of silence in your head. Kay, you can't come to this place. It's gotten worse since when you were a child. Please, don't come here. I'm telling you, this is and it cuts off.
Alright, well, I'll just stand up and kind of stand dazed outside the hut and wait for my watch. Thinking about that.
You notice you really don't have an actual effect on your body. You stand up, and as you do, like you come out of that trance state, and as your eyes kind of open, you realize you're just sitting on the ground, still puffing on the pipe. As you pull it away from your mouth, any feeling kind of like this numbness, tingle that you had, as soon as you pull the pipe away, your body just kind of right back to normal.
Yeah, I'm still just gonna hang outside the hut and wait for watch. Kind of just shocked that I got to speak to my father. And that he's still alive.
Alrighty. Anybody else want to knock anything out before we roll to watches?
I'm just gonna pray to my god.
Okay.
Same.
All right.
Yeah, totally. Same.
Totally.
Dryly noted. But if nothing else, then we will roll to first watch.
The perception roll, right?
Yes, sir.
18.
Very nice.
17.
Very nice. Just the two of you on first,
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Oscar.
and Oscar.
That's your little mouse, right?
Yeah, he's
Um,
just hanging out with me.
Nice. As you guys kind of sit outside, you guys notice that the storm that was off in the distance at the beginning of the day has slowly. Are you cold? Okay, I was gonna open the window. You guys notice that the storm is definitely rolling in. You guys aren't hearing or seeing lightning and thunder yet, but you do start to see kind of that heat lightning dancing around the clouds. Looking off into the distance, especially the tree line across the road, even though it is a few miles out, as well as the mountain area behind you. You guys are sitting in a pretty wide open grass plain area. Just keeping a watchful eye. You don't really notice anything. It seems pretty peaceful, and then just kind of watching the purple dashes kind of light the clouds as the lightning flickers through. But other than that, your watch went well. Barring conversation.
I guess we just go wake up the next people.
Go with me.
All
I
right.
don't have anything to talk about.
Yep, you're good. That's all right. I just want to leave it open just in case.
That's fair. You don't know me and my rat, my
Yeah,
mouse.
Mouse rat.
that's right. Rat mouse.
Alrighty. So who's my second watch?
That would be me.
Okay.
Me.
All right. And Alder, I see you've already reduced your exhaustion.
Yeah, I guess I've technically had a long rest now.
Yeah, you're good. So you'll still have a disability, or sorry, you have a disability.
I
It's
also
just
have
try.
exhaustion.
You have
Yes, I
disadvantage
have
on your
amnesia. You don't
perception.
gotta remind me.
Oh wait, I don't.
But yeah, advantage on ability checks,
Yep.
including
So
this one I'm about to make.
Livos, I think you are good to go though. So you guys can
Yup.
give me them checks.
That would be an 18.
13 plus perception, so 16.
16. All right. So the storm is definitely getting a little closer. You guys are kind of watching out. The heat lightning has now turned into actually striking. You hear, it still sounds like it's a little ways off, but you do get a smattering every once in a while, just like a drip on the face of the rain kind of rolling in.
Not if you're inside the hut.
Not if you're inside the hut, which you are, so you don't.
Well, I have to be, yeah. So.
Yeah. But at Livos, if you're out kind of walking around, you would get it hit every once in a while. If you're not, then you don't know it's raining yet, or getting hit
Well-
with just a dusting.
Before I go walking around, I'm gonna see like my hand little glow, and there's gonna be a little gold acorn in my hand, and a beautiful white little bush tit is gonna spawn in my hand.
Just
You decided to do that in the middle of the night. Just asking.
Oh, that little
Yeah.
thing right there.
How long does that one last?
1 hour.
Alright,
it'll
I mean,
last for the watch.
It's cute.
So my little bush tit's gonna just fly around me as I'm walking around looking.
All right.
So
Yeah,
much
you-
weight in gold.
Worth it.
So
It's
much
a-
weight in gold.
It's a vicious, vicious bush tit, alright?
Very vicious. Very vicious.
Yeah.
It'll come in handy one day.
I fucking hope so.
And Alder's actually going to look at the wood he got for the loot and think about it. And go, you know what? I'm going to wait until I'm not so tired to mess with it.
That's
Now that I
fair.
Think about it. I'm assuming this is going to be like a long-term project, but I don't think I'm
Yeah.
going to carve a loot in one night.
I mean, that would be impressive, but I don't think so. If
Especially
we-
not when I'm exhausted.
Yeah, probably not the
I'll-
best time to try.
I'll put that to the side and kind of just keep an eye out on everything.
But yeah,
There's another
anything
meteor
else for
shower
you?
tonight?
No meteor showers tonight. The clouds kind of block out the stars.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send the bush tit up really high, see if he sees any movement, even though he's not a night bird. And he's the size of like a finger, but
Yeah, he goes as high as he can. The winds are starting to kick, and then it's like, oh shit, maybe I'm gonna go back down.
Good.
Anything else for you guys?
No,
I don't think
that's it.
All right, let me get third watch.
Howdy
Me
doody.
again.
Howdy doody.
Me no gun.
Alrighty. So you guys are both at disadvantage on this. Ogun, you can drop one of your levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
So you're down to one level at this point.
Oops, I rolled early. Whatever.
Oh
The
man.
9 is what I got.
Rolled a
Looks like
10
a
and a
roll.
1.
A 10 and a
Oh.
1, so a natural 1. Beautiful.
Yep.
I rolled a 17 and a 13, so 16.
16. All right.
It looks like I'm just in the corner cleaning my armor, like delusionally.
Yeah,
Been a long
Ogun
2
is
days.
he's kind of taken in, like, the last time he was near this opaque hut, there was a lot of revelation of the party, and he kind of had a moment of self-inflection, as well as kind of looking at the party as a whole, and he kind of reminisces on that, seeing the hut back up and seeing all of you back in, and he kind of gets lost in his own thoughts as he kind of goes through almost like a tick for him as he starts to polish up his armor, just kind of that hardened warrior. It just kind of muscle memory takes over, and as he kind of gets lost in his thoughts, not really being observant, he kind of just starts cleaning his armor. Alder, on the other hand, being inside, you're kind of panning around, and as you look towards the mountains, you see
I
a
gotta
shadow you don't
what
remember
this
seeing
is.
a few hours ago. It looks like it could be a tree, but you don't remember seeing a tree in this direction. And it looks like it's swaying as the silhouette is slowly edging forward towards you.
I'm gonna tap Ogun on the shoulder if he's inside the hut. And
Yes.
Point it out to him, like, do you see something over in that direction? Point towards the what may be tree. Does it look like that's getting closer to you?
I can't see it, right?
After he points it out, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do see that. Maybe we should wake everyone up and check it out
Oh.
real quick.
How far away is it?
It's hard to tell. It definitely looks like it's a decent way out, but not crazy. Probably within a couple 100 feet.
Well, I don't want to wake everybody up if it's nothing. So I say we just give it like a minute and see what happens, like if it moves any closer.
Yeah, we just kind of watch it. I keep a
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
kind
a
of 360 awareness now.
yeah.
Okay.
Keep an eye around us, but keep an eye on that as well.
Yeah.
You guys watch as this shape begins to get larger as it makes its way what seems to be closer towards you.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely something. Maybe we should wake
Everybody up.
somebody up at least.
No.
I wake
Good news.
Lavos and everyone up. Well, Lavos, because he can see the
shouldn't-
farthest.
Shouldn't be able to get into the hut.
All right.
Maybe.
So, am I looking in the direction they're pointing? Seeing if I can see it better, Martin?
Are we just waking up Livo, so we waking everybody up?
I woke him up first because I know he can see the farthest in the dark.
Oh yeah, he can see really good in the dark. So yeah, Livos, do you see that tree-ish thing over there?
What do I see?
Give
With
me a
your elf
perception
eyes,
check
see-
with your elf eyes.
Oh.
With your elf eyes.
That would be a 21.
A 21.
Nice.
So kind of peering into the night, this almost comes naturally, almost like an expertise thing for you at this point. You see a large creature walking towards you, club in hand, just kind of dragging behind it as it just lumbers towards you, probably 9-10 feet tall, as it's just staggering kind of unknowingly towards you in this direction. Every once in a while it stops and you see its head kind of rear back, and then it just continues forward.
Livos, I think you might get your wish about fighting some orcs.
I
Or
don't know if I
an
would call that an orc, sir. I believe that's either an ogre, a troll, maybe an ent? Entian? Etian? Etian?
A fucking ant.
There's a possibility if we leave it alone, it may just walk past us, because
Or, it could be a mini giant.
Well, they'll probably still see the cart and stuff.
So yeah, I can see the cart.
So it's still
'Cause-
lumbering forward.
Remember, the oxen are not inside this thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Wake
just,
everybody up.
Yeah. If we don't end up fighting, it shouldn't interrupt the long rest, I don't think.
If you don't
know-
fight, yeah, it's
Yeah. Not to metagame too much, but
yeah.
But yeah, everybody being awake while this thing walks, hopefully past, is probably a good idea.
Let's just make sure it doesn't try to eat the ox.
Yeah, we need that.
Alrighty, so you guys just observing?
If
We
it
woke
looks like
everybody
it's
up
aggressively
outside.
going towards the ox, I might shoot arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will need to step outside, I believe, to shoot an arrow. Otherwise, it's just gonna pink off the inside, I want to say. I don't think
will
anything
step
can pass.
outside to shoot arrow.
Oh, it says creatures and objects inside, so no, you can shoot out of it. It looks like.
I'll probably
I-
just give away where you're at.
Yeah, it'll give it direction, but I don't think you can cast spells through it though.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. Spells of 3rd level or lower can't be cast through it. So, if you want to cast a spell at it, you're gonna step outside.
All right, so this thing's continuing to kind of make its way closer and closer. And as it gets within viewable distance for the rest of you, you see this thing is massive. Like Livo said, 9 to 10 feet tall. It is towering over this small dome, and it kind of walks. And you guys, even inside, you really don't feel, but you can just see kind of the rock shift on the outside as it with every step. And then it gets right next to kind of your little bubble, and you see its head rear back, and it looks over towards the cart, and it kind of crouches down like it's about to play bones. And he takes his finger, which is probably the size of like a tree trunk, and he scratches the top of the oxen's head.
I
You
shoot
just
arrow.
No.
You shoot an arrow.
I'll stop
Don't
him.
shoot the arrow.
Wait.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Well, if they're stopping me, then they're stopping me. But I was shooting arrow the moment it touched the ox.
It's not harming the ox. I'm gonna whisper, obviously, but it's not harming
Yeah.
the ox yet.
So it scratches the head, and then it kind of goes from this kind of Slavic preached position and sits down in front of the oxen, and then he takes his finger, kind of rubs the underside, like chin scratch,
Oh my
and then
God.
he looks at the other one. You guys have two, correct?
Yes.
I believe
And
so,
then
yeah.
same thing, he takes the finger and does the same on both. I want to eat you, but you're so cute. And he kind of plops down and he, where's your master at? Where are they? And he's kind of, you
What
see him
time
like
is it?
panning around.
Like how long
Hard
have
to
you been?
tell.
'Cause the dome lasts for 8 hours, so I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure out.
you're feeling like you might be getting on the cusp, but you still got a little bit.
Okay.
Sun hasn't quite risen, but you do kind of see like very light spectral hues on the horizon. Like it's getting close. Third watch.
Well, I think we
What?
woke everybody up, so everybody should be awake now.
Where's your master?
Honest
I'm
question.
just looking at everybody else at this point, so I'm like, I
It's-
don't know what to do.
I don't want to talk and like.
One sec.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everybody right now. Just fight, don't fight. I mean,
Oh, we're probably gonna have to fight it.
I whisper. Can't say what.
We're gonna have to fight it.
I whisper this, but I say, can someone make like noise like in a distance?
Speaking common, yeah.
not from
Yeah.
not from in the hut. No.
I'm going to. Can you step out of the hut, like anywhere from it, or you have to come
Yeah.
out of like a door?
No, it's called a hut, but it's just a dome. It's really what it is. It's just a magical dome covering us. So you can just walk out
I don't want to
anywhere.
be the one to step out.
A 10-foot
I'm going
emanation is what it says.
to
Whatever that is.
step out on a side opposite of him. Like just kind of peek my head out and my hands, I guess, so I can cast a spell. And cast I think I'm gonna cast minor illusion. And I think I'm just gonna make it a sound, like my voice, like 30 feet away from
I wanna fight it.
us. That's as far as I can go.
All right. What is this? What are you saying?
Oi, wanker!
Just
Get
make
away
it
from my
scream.
ox.
I'll just
Yeah.
say, where'd you guys go?
You guys watch as you guys hear the sound off in the distance as well, and his head kind of perks up. Oi! Is this your ox in here? And he kind of still sitting there, just looking in the distance.
He seems friendly.
We'll
you know
cast
what?
minor illusion again and say, you found them.
How close is he to the bubble?
The oxen, I would
I
assume,
think-
is pretty close.
Yeah, I think they're right
I think he's
outside of
right
our
outside.
bubble.
Like-
He's on it, dude.
Like, say,
Like
if
he
I
almost
put-
might be using it as a chair.
So what I'm gonna ask is, if I rolled a really good stealth check, could I get behind him without him knowing? Out of the bubble. That's how close I want to know if he is.
Depends what the cell check is.
But yeah, just want to know if he was close enough that that was a thing that was doable, not like.
Yeah, I think he's sitting. I'm assuming he's sitting like right outside the bubble.
All right, well,
Oh,
the
yeah.
stealth check is a 25, and I'm doing it.
He doesn't notice.
I'm literally
Oh.
behind him while he's sitting there scrunching the ox's neck.
What was your question? Sorry.
Oh, I just said, you found them. Or more of a question, you found them?
Oh yeah, over here. Come on. They look hungry.
Well,
I have a feeling. I'm walking out.
I'm going to surprise attack.
Don't
No,
attack him yet.
I'm attacking him because I don't think he's friendly. He wants to eat us.
He didn't.
You're
say
attacking him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm directly behind him. He doesn't know I'm there. I might as well go
Why?
for the surprise, right?
No.
I'm
I-
gonna cast
I
minor
see-
illusion again, but it's gonna look like me.
Well, hold on. He's attacking.
fucking hell, Livos.
Oh my god.
Roll for attack.
I feel like it's a nice guy.
Just because he's a big dude.
I don't like big dudes.
Oh,
That'd be a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, Livos.
So we let Libos handle this. He seems to want to fight it.
5 plus.
Yep.
4.
He's got this, I'm sure. We're safe in here. We're fine.
Oh,
Maybe
shit! I
we-
accidentally hit a button.
Maybe we can tackle him.
Nope. Let him use Zephyr Strike to run, and we'll get the oxen out of here.
We'll just take off.
Yeah, so that's my first attack.
What, you said 5?
Plus, fuck, I can't see the dice roll. Where's the dice roll button? It was plus, and I accidentally clicked the thingy. Plus 4, so 9 total.
What a good attack.
Plus sneak attack because I am sneaky.
Nope.
Fuck.
So I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Okay,
And let me pop
that's a 22.
give me 1 second.
Do you want us to go ahead and roll initiative as well, or just...
Nope.
Okay.
Why is he so goddamn big?
He's
I
huge.
gotta resize them. Hold
You
on.
messed up there,
Good
see?
God.
You messed
A
up.
I'm on.
dinosaur?
You can see him from Phandalin.
Yeah, let's not go that way, guys.
You know what? Never mind. Fuck Tribor. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Yeah, then fuck this place. Alright, let me pull a singular Livos. Actually, I have you up in the corner. I got you guys hidden. No, not really hidden, but just in case you guys want to do stupid shit.
Say stupid, smart. Stab
Like
ogre.
this?
Like you know us.
Almost like we've been doing this
There
for
is
years.
no talking to an ogre.
How do you know? You didn't give us a chance.
I'm pretty sure he was just talking.
He seemed chill.
Yeah, for real.
Alrighty. It is your turn again.
Well, at that point, I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack him again.
Alright.
First attack roll is a 17.
Hits.
We'll do the first damage then, which is 4 plus another d4. So that is actually 8 plus Hunter's Mark damage. That is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Freya, you should
Plus
secretly
attack
start
number
healing
2.
it.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that.
That's 9 plus.
Sorry.
For the second attack,
Yeah, plus 5 is 14. So,
14 hits.
No, oh, shit, I didn't roll the damage for attack hit, yeah. The actual attack roll was not a hit, so it doesn't matter. I just rolled damage for some reason.
Oh, what?
Attack, the hit was a 9. It was no way it was that. That was it.
Oh, okay, yeah, 9 does not
Yeah,
hit.
Not hit. That would have been a fucking shit ton more damage. That would have been 14 more damage.
Alrighty, that's it for you?
Yes.
Alrighty. He is going to... You're going to hear him go, ah! Why? And he turns around and he sees you, and he's just going to take his massive hands and wrap them around you. And he's going to attempt to grapple you.
Well, that's just not fair. Contested strength, yeah?
Yep. Oh, no.
Well, against an ogre, good luck.
17.
So 20,
I think I rolled a 1 and I have like
Rolled
plus
an 18
22.
minus 1, so I had a shot, right?
23.
Well, can you do dexterity
19.
or strength
No, strength is... I mean, I don't know.
or grappling?
That's...
I think to resist it, you can do dexterity. Like you're trying to slip out of it, or you're just trying to overpower
But
them.
then that would have been 18 plus 6, so I've been at 24
I
if I can do
believe I'm-
dex.
Grappling contested is in
Ooh, that's
athletics
Athletics. Oh, okay. Let me find that.
or dexterity acrobatics to resist.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have to roll a
I rolled an 18 flat. Was my roll without pluses.
but you have to roll you roll a separate one. Well, which one are you trying to do?
Well, you said I can do acrobatics, dex, or just straight dex saving throw?
No, you're gonna do acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, then I would have done acrobatics and it would only been 21. I would have not won.
Yeah, so you still would have lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he grabs you and he holds you up, would you do that?
Well, you looked like you
And
were trying to eat my ox.
He holds you up to his face, and it's like massive. And as he grabs you and just holds you, I ain't done nothing to you. And it's back to you.
I thought you were gonna eat the ox.
Is that what you say on your turn?
Yeah.
Are you going to attack it again?
No. That was me. I can't. I'm held in his hands.
I mean, you can still attack in a grapple.
At this point, I've understood I'm fucked.
No one else
Glad
come
you
out to help
finally
him.
realized it.
So Livos is like, I thought you were gonna eat my ox.
Alright, so for the moment, I'll drop us out of turn order. I ain't
We-
gonna eat them. They're so pretty. So kind. You're mean, though. And he kind of sets you back down and lets you go. I ain't done nothing to you. Why you did that to me? And he kind of like rubs his backside where you stabbed him.
Well,
I
look,
step out
look
of
at
the-
look at you. You're
Look
big.
at you. Look
I'm
at
little.
you.
Racist.
That makes me bad.
I step out of the bubble.
Yeah, I go
Oh.
with him.
There's more of you.
Sorry
Hello.
about our friend. And I cast what was it?
What
Cure
a
wounds
weird
on him.
interaction.
Wow, healing him. Now if we have to fight him, this is something.
Well, healing.
Oh.
I do pull. Lay on hands pull. For
How many you giving him?
I'll give him like 10.
All right. You watch as he's kind of rubbing his back. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. And he kind of
Sorry.
goes back to like a like Lobic kind of bones position as he kind of gets down as close as he can to trying to be level to you guys. What are
he
you
still
doing
holding
out
Livo?
here? No, he let Livos go.
Oh, okay, just curious.
We are on our way to Triboar.
Oh, it's just up the road. That's not too far for you. You looking for food?
No, we got food. We got food.
Oh, I'm looking for food.
Oh, there's some orcs in the mountain up there. They probably taste good.
Yeah, that's where they had me before, but I left. Stupid orcs. They don't got the brains that I has. And he kind of like takes his large finger and almost pokes himself in the eye as he brings his hand up to his noggin.
Yeah, some of them can't even speak.
Yeah, I'm a smart one. I found a way to get more smart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's your name?
you can call me Keg. What's your name, little princess?
You can call me Kay.
That's easy. I like that.
It sure is.
How about you, stabby boy?
Livos Cricket, as you will.
That's what I'm gonna call you, Lie.
Accurate.
Well,
Is there
all right.
more of you hiding in the shadows?
Can I make the hut see-through from the outside? I don't remember.
I am not sure.
It says it's opaque from the outside of any color. So I'm gonna leave it up to you whether or not I can make it so people can see in just fine or not.
Like the flare. I feel like you have pretty good control over it, so if you want to
Okay.
be able to
Yeah.
make it see-through, sure.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like wave my hand and make it so that you can still see in now and just wave at them.
And you guys are gonna see Nit just frozen in fear. He's just he's as big as this thing's toe. Like
He
he's
kind of
just-
turns and the dome kind of drops for a second. Oh, hello there, little friends. Oh, there's a real little one in there, huh?
Mhm.
Little snack. Look at him.
No, he's a friend.
Oh, okay. Hello, friend. I'm Keg.
Fish are friends, not food.
I was just thinking that.
Nits are friend, not food.
Well, Keg, you said you are out looking for food, huh?
Yes. And the orcs ruined the mountains, so I go somewhere else because they're not as smart as me.
Just east of here, we passed a herd of sheep.
West.
Sheep. It does get caught in my teeth. Well, I was going to the woods looking for some deer.
Oh, I'm sure there are plenty out there.
Oh, there is. Oh, I find them all the time. But then I go back and I usually, I sleep with the orcs a little bit, but I just, all they want to do is pillage and hurt, and all I want to do is learn. I like what you humans do.
How did you get so smart, Keg?
Oh, do you see this little thing right here? And he kind of clips a little earring on his ear. I ate a person, but this looks shiny, and he wore it in his ear, and then I put it in mine, and now I can speak.
Nice.
Don't
Also,
really.
I think only one of us is human.
Oh, I still learning. I ain't read many books. Well, think of it, I ain't read none. But I want to.
Luckily, we
give him one.
we have somebody here who's a great teacher.
Oh, do you?
Oh
I
god, you got
want to
another
learn.
student.
Yep.
I just got another student.
Put him in the backpack with Moss. Let's go.
No, I'm in his backpack. Let's go.
Well, I apologize for intruding on your space. And he kind of stands up and does like a curtsy. It's awkward. Not sure why it's happening. But I will let you be as I make my way to the woods.
I pull
Most
out like 4 rations out of my bag and hand them to him.
Give him
You,
a cookie.
I know
hand,
it's like,
yeah, you hand it to him and think of MRE, right?
yeah.
His fingers, like, they look minuscule in his fingers. Oh, that's all right. You can keep that. I need them about this big. And he's like, oh, yeah, like the size of your cart. It's gonna take a couple deer to get me going, but at least I ain't eating people no more.
And we
Thank you for
appreciate
that.
that.
Take a big step back.
I'm gonna walk out, go right up to him, and I'm gonna hand him a withers. Hey, you just put this in your mouth and let it stay in there. Don't swallow it.
You ain't tricking me, is you, little man?
No.
He puts his pinky down and you put it, and it's less than a freckle on his finger, as he kind of like, I don't want to say it, I'll say it, almost like cocaine. He kind of rubs it on his gum. Oh, I don't know the word for that, but goodness,
The word you're looking for is delicious.
Or caramel.
delicious. Caramel,
That one.
caramel, nice.
I'm not arguing with him.
Well, Lie, Kay, friends, it was nice to see you, and I apologize about the startling. I'm sorry that you stabbed me.
I'm sorry that you let me stab you as well.
Maybe next time I'll be more careful. Not
Won't get-
stupid like the orcs.
Won't
I
get
am.
stabbed if you're more careful.
I'll be careful.
Best
Slow.
of hunting to you.
It best of going triboar.
Thank you.
You enjoy your night.
It was... Oh, I was just gonna say it was nice to meet you.
Oh, you too, Kay. If you're
Good
ever
luck
in trouble,
hunting.
you look for Keg. And Keg's by where you're in trouble. And your trouble is where you are, and Keg is where I am, but we're close. Keg help you.
You have like a horn we can blow in case, we need you.
No.
Oh,
I'll get one though.
I'll be able to find you, Keg, no matter where you are, buddy. I got you.
What I can do is I could find a big deer, and I could hollow his body out in a second, and I could turn one of his bones into a horn, and then you could talk to me.
That'd work.
Okay, also I'll do. I'll come back here.
Okay,
we will
might
definitely
be here.
be here.
God, please,
Okay.
Please don't.
No
We
promises.
might not be here.
That's okay. I'll find you. You just walking down the roads, and I found you this time. Next time, I'll find you down the roads again.
Uh huh.
Well, till next time, Keg. I am O, by the way.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, be
Got
safe.
all
Don't
the
need
numbers,
anybody.
all the different numbers. Okay,
Everybody.
travel well. Goodbye. And he just stands up, couple scratches on the oxen head, and just starts shaking the ground as he walks away.
I like him.
Yeah, Keg's cool.
And you stabbed him, Livos. How dare you?
Yeah,
Well,
you wanted to
Like
kill
3
him.
times.
You know how great that earring would have been to have?
No.
Yeah, but if we ever
I can
need
read
help
already.
along the
Take note.
triboar trail,
Yeah.
And he's near where we are near him, near.
exactly.
Let's be honest. How often are we on this trail?
Sorry, dude.
Tear just starts going down Livos' face. How often we're here?
No.
The sadness.
We will probably see him again at some point.
Just
All right,
yell
well.
out.
Every fight we get in now, just yell it in the off chance he's nearby. All right, everybody want to go back to sleep? It's not morning quite yet.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's been long enough for them to have a long rest or not.
No, they'll have to finish off the last hour or so, but
They can
the
get
rest of
over
it
and we're on
goes.
watch.
Yeah, the rest of it goes pretty uneventful. You guys kind of watch Keg limber off into the distance. For those of you who can fall back asleep after what the hell just happened, you knock back out. The rest of you at least lay there with your eyes closed trying, and your body does get some rest. And you wake up on day 2. However, you're currently travel-wise on day 3 with your push through the first night. Long rest achieved.
Alrighty.
Bump Keg off the map for the moment.
For the moment.
You guys said you'd wait. We'll see.
Well, we told him we might be here. We made sure that he was aware we may or may not be here. Don't want to piss off the ogre. Or whatever he was.
Big man.
Big man.
Whoever got the reference, though, good job. I heard it.
What about the horn?
Yeah.
Like, do you have like a horn or something? You can, got some pals you can bring with you?
Fucking
Well
lump
played.
war horn.
I've only ever called him once, and then I ended up killing him anyway.
Animal.
Mhm.
You almost killed him this time. Well, not really. Not even close.
Best,
But...
that was almost.
No.
I did so
Um,
much damage to lie.
Yeah, totally.
My only thought is if he somehow manages to kill this by himself, we're never going to hear the end of it.
I'm leaving the party.
Won't lie, I
Alright.
was debating about using my gem when he picked me up. I was like, did I take damage? Can I just disconnect his hands from me?
I thought about it, and I was like, the character that I made is one way, but you just stabbing him for no reason, I kind of want to. You remember that scene, and I think it's like the Avengers where Hulk just like smashes Loki around
Yep,
Yeah.
he does
by
it
his
in Marvel
leg.
Rivals.
I wanted to do that to you so bad, but I was
Should've.
like, no, Keg wouldn't do that.
All right, so
Thanks,
we getting
Keg.
everything packed up and
Lump
Yep.
would've.
Yeah, so you guys go through your morning routine. Mosk is actually going to he's actually going to cook some treats for you guys this morning.
Yay.
So
Very
let
nice.
me pull him up. But yeah, you guys are all packed up. Mosk went through and he made his treats. And I'll pass those out in a moment as soon as I get his character sheet open. But whoever is ready for the D20 today, go ahead and give me a roll.
Clearly, I should be rolling because everyone else is doing it.
I got it. 16.
See,
16.
bad. I would have gotten a 20.
All right, let me scroll through my list. All right, 16. So at this point, the storm has made its way over top of you guys. That time, I didn't mention it, but during the conversation with Keg, it was raining. Still raining. The thunder and lightning have mostly subsided, and the rain itself is not very heavy. It's more of a drizzle, enough to get you wet, especially while you guys are moving. And it muddies up the road a little bit, kind of sliding your oxen every once in a while. They'll take a step a little too close to the embankment. But for the most part, you guys travel well through this next day. The storm, after about an hour and a half of you guys traveling in the direction it was moving from to begin with, the storm subsides. The day itself is still rather overcasted, but at least dry now as you guys continue down the trail on your third day of travel. But at this point, you guys had traveled pretty uneventful for about 8 hours. Again, you guys can push, or we can stop for the
Making
night.
good progress. That's we just relax.
Already a day ahead.
We don't want to get the oxen more exhausted than they need to be.
All right.
Agreed.
All right. Anybody doing anything for the night?
Nope,
Guess
I'm
it's
good.
the same as last night. I'll set up the hut when everybody's ready.
Perfect. Alrighty, so we'll go. Go ahead.
I was just about to say I'll sharpen my spear, then say a prayer to Tyr,
Okay.
and wish Keg good hunting.
He appreciates it.
Did we pass anybody on the road?
Not
Today?
today, no.
Okay, 'cause
Seems
we
the
did, I was gonna
weather for
warn
the-
them about the ogre.
It seems the weather for the most part has kind of deterred most people from traveling, or they're hunkered somewhere. But with that, barring it again, any additionals, we'll go ahead and roll right into first watch.
I'm doing second and third like I always do.
I'll take first again.
I'll take second again.
Third.
I'll take first again.
Yeah. Unless you guys tell me otherwise, just we'll keep the same watches.
Ugh.
Easy,
Well,
yeah,
mine is
that
a
ain't much of
5.
shit.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
16. As the day kind of progresses and you guys get your camp set up, whether you're inside or outside of the honey hut,
The honey hut.
you guys don't
Hut
really,
brownies.
you guys really don't notice anything, other than the sky does start to clear up and you kind of see like a sprinkling of stars, kind of smattered across the canvas above you. As far as anything around you, again, the plains are open for quite some distance. You really don't notice it, but there is still pretty far off in the distance. But you do notice some looks to be light pollution, kind of sitting way out on the horizon to the east. So you guys feel like within a day or so, maybe you're getting close, as you guys are just outside the city of Conneberry that you guys have visited before.
Oh yeah, the rundown destroyed city.
Yep.
Nice.
But other than that, pretty uneventful watch for first watch. So if nothing's happening, we'll roll straight to second.
Are there any puddles?
Any puddles?
Yeah.
I mean, there are definitely little divots and puddles around the area just from the rain, yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. I got a 13 by there for represent.
Oh yeah, I got
13 and a 14?
and a 5.
Oh, and a 5. Oh, that was the other roll.
And once again, I'm going to grab that golden acorn.
What are you making this time?
I'm going to stand next to one of those puddles. And
Okay.
summon my turtle frog into it.
All right, what does your
Oh.
turtle frog look like?
Oh, I just shared it in Discord.
I want the explanation.
It looks like a hairless rat put as a frog with the body of a turtle.
I
Okay.
hate that one.
And it is the size of a thumb.
Well, good news, you're asleep, so you don't have to see it.
She doesn't have to see it
Only
right now.
Only I have
you-
to suffer seeing this thing.
You have a flying snowball and a baked chicken thigh.
And that little monkey.
Basically. And a tiny ass monkey.
And you paid how much for that acorn again? I don't remember.
Too fucking
Sorry.
much.
Worth
Yeah.
every penny.
That
It
is
was like what,
disgusting.
10 gold, 100 gold worth of.
100
are-
gold.
All vicious animals.
It was 100 gold.
They're super vicious.
I'll take your word for it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Aside from that, do we
Thank
see
you.
anything?
Thank you.
No. The watch itself is uneventful. The most captivating piece of this is looking at what that is and why that is.
I'm gonna say
Look at
that
it.
thing is why my perception's a 5, because I'm too busy looking at this thing to look around.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Worried it's gonna jump on you.
But other than that, no, your guys' watch go well. And if you guys don't have anything to do, we'll roll into 3.
Since I'm off my exhaustion, I'll roll to start working on that loot a little bit.
Okay. I actually just pulled something up for that. As far as progress.
And I do have proficiency in woodworking tools,
Perfect.
wood carver's tools. So
Yeah, so make sure you add your proficiency. I'm gonna have you give me. We'll just do a dexterity check. And
your
then
dexterity.
we'll do
Okay.
dexterity. Just for your work with your hands, and then add your proficiency bonus.
That'll be a 23.
Beautiful. So
Pretty good.
yeah, very good. You make you're picturing the loot. You're using your own kind of as a reference as you kind of set the block of wood up, just against one of the bags, and you start chiseling away. It takes you a little bit of time, most of your watch, and every once in a while, you're looking up and checking the surrounding areas, and then you go back and just very casually chiseling away, trying not to make too much noise as your hammer kind of strikes the end of the chisel. But you start to see, working from the top down, you start to see, not completely rounded out yet, but slimmer on the top. You start to see what you're imagining as a fretboard start to come into like your vision. You kind of had like the headstock on top of it, which kind of it looks like it has almost like protruding like goblin ears, and then it kind of rolls down into the headstock, and then you see the slimmer area where you're starting to work on the fretboard itself.
Nice.
But a pretty good start as you kind of
Yeah.
like step back and getting ready to get everybody up for the day. You look at it, and it'd be wrong not to be impressed with the work that you got done that first night.
Yeah. We still got to do third watch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else got anything for that watch?
Nah, other than watch my turtle frog do his thing.
Play with this frog for an hour.
Yeah, your frog, he plays in the pond that he was created from, and just enjoys time with you.
Damn right.
But yeah, we'll roll to 3.
Alrighty. And I'm still at disadvantage from the exhaustion, right?
Technically yes, but no. You can go ahead and remove it, because you're actually awake now, so you can go ahead and remove that, and you'll just be rolling naturally. The
no, I
oxen
ruined it.
are also back to full,
Oh,
no exhaustion as well.
Yeah.
damn it.
Alright, for
Be
me, that's a
11 for me.
12 for me.
Well, Albert, what was yours?
11.
11 and 12? Okay. Same thing.
Ruined my draw.
This is a pretty uneventful day. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of traveling due to the storms. So you guys kind of waited out, watching, but no bystanders passing. Just
No giant ogre.
no giant over. Keg hasn't made his way back through. And if he has, at least not in your direction. But yeah, pretty uneventful.
Alrighty, I'm good.
Awesome.
All right. So with that, you guys can get on your next day of travel.
Go ahead, Labos. You can roll the D20 this time.
What is this D20 you were speaking of?
Roll for it, or take the reins.
15.
Oh.
15.
What is this 15 you speak of?
Random fucking
what?
numbers.
Numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Um. $15. All right. So you guys continue to travel down your trail. The day is pretty uneventful yet again. You guys are all rolling very well, and I hate it.
I made this trail sound a lot more exciting than it is.
You just met a ogre?
Oh, that's fair. That was kind of
Let's calm
exciting.
down, all right?
But yeah, the sun has been shining for the most of the day. The weather, thanks to the storms, is pretty cool and breezy. It's probably your best day of travel. Given your first day started out pretty well and you guys made a hefty distance. The second day, or I'm sorry, the third, technically fourth day, fifth day of travel for you guys, went smooth. The roads were a little bit muddy, which did make it a little awkward at times trying to navigate through the trail. But as you guys get closer to Triboar, you notice that the trail itself seems more beaten down, and it's more of a trail to follow. You see carts, or like ruts made from carts, that definitely seem more prominent in this area, which makes it a little easier to kind of lock your wheels down and get your oxen to move in a collective path. But simple. You guys are rolling well, and I hate it. Good job.
You're welcome.
But we'll roll into that night just to keep things moving. And I assume we'll do the same nightly rituals, so we'll just, unless you guys have anything, we'll just roll right into first watch.
Yep, that's up.
Another 16 for my perception.
All right. And I think Amaria takes first watch, but she just stepped away, so give us a second.
No, Maria's not doing it. She did.
Yeah, she did.
Amari is resting forever.
She got packed
True.
out.
I see her over
He sees
here.
his dirt.
I see her.
Yeah, a little circle. And move.
I did put it on the new map.
She's moving.
She's moving.
Okay.
Let me see what you got. Or pick a bad one. It's more fun. All right, bitch.
Wow.
Uneventful. Again.
You're welcome.
You guys watch. Again, the stars are actually out tonight, so you guys do get to look up and kind of get lost in them for a moment. But unless you guys are doing anything, simple night on watch for you.
Nope.
All right. On to number 2.
Sweet.
Pick number 3, my lord.
That's a 14 for me.
14. And
18.
18.
14 and 18.
Correct. I was rolling.
All right, so we'll keep this real simple. What are you making tonight?
Tonight.
What monstrosity do I have to look at today?
Tonight. Nothing. It's okay. Tonight, I'm just going to let them all sleep in their mystical world.
Perfect.
Okay. I am gonna work
Just
on
kidding. I'm summoning a pygmy marmoset.
the little monkey thing.
Little monkey
Yep,
guy
little
coming
monkey
out.
guy.
No, I missed the monkey. Yay, monkey's back.
The one we like.
Yeah. I mean, 2
All
out of
right.
3 so far. It's not bad.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
come
So
on. 3 was the best.
you watch as his little monkey that I don't think we have names for any of them yet, but he comes his way back out as you continue to work on the new loot that you're making your progress on. Give me the loot.
It is definitely going to harass you while you work on the loot.
Oh, that's an 18.
18?
Yeah,
All right, let's see.
because it's dexterity plus proficiency, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so 18.
All right, so you chisel away a decent bit more, adding a little bit of detail to the headstock. The fretboard now looks almost completely carved out. You pretty much have a big square block on the bottom with a very slender fretboard, and then this headstock that kind of hew off, almost representing the ears of Mosk. They're not too far, like they're not too what's the word I'm looking for? Eccentric. So they're not like flayed way off to the side where it could get caught and broken, but kind of smooth and back, like it almost would hook onto his shoulder while he is playing. And you add a little bit of fine detail into the top piece as you continue to work down the fretboard. It's looking pretty damn good.
Nice.
Anything else for second watch?
Other than my monkey's harassing him while he's working on his.
He is harassing him.
For the first hour, I gotta deal with a monkey.
Alright, then we're good.
But yeah, with that, we'll move on to 3.
You would get this time.
Okay, that's 7 out of 1, so 10.
And 12.
And 12. Much like the night before, a little prettier scenery, however uneventful.
Cool. Ogun's up with me this time, right?
It is
Yeah.
killing me.
Okay, is Mosk up with us?
Yeah,
He's always usually hanging out with Ogun's pack.
yeah. If Ogun's up and about, Mosk might be sleeping
Yeah,
in the
pack's
pack,
in
but
the bubble with you.
Okay, yeah, if Mosk is in here, I'm gonna kind of just basically measure out the loot I'm making to him, just to make sure it's, the right proper size and everything before I get too far.
yeah, he'll pop out of the pack if you need him, and he'll kind of flash a few poses for you.
Yeah, just, hey, hold this for a second.
Okay. And he kind of holds, like he grabs the fretboard that you've kind of almost got shaped out, and then the block of wood itself is a little heavier than he expected as it kind of drops him down with the big bottom piece, and he just lets it sit on the ground, and he just kind of puts his hands on the fretboard. It looks like it fits pretty well.
Okay. Alright, thanks, Mosk. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Have a good sleep.
Okay.
Give him a withers, whatever it's called.
Toothy grin just slides it into his mouth and nuzzles back down into the pack.
I'll just picture that in my head. I'm just putting it in his mouth, smiling as he goes back down the pack.
Little
Just see
pat
the
on the head.
smile, then the eyes, and then lastly the ears just disappear into the pack. But yeah, you guys are on the last leg of your journey. You should arrive to Triboar tomorrow night. So everybody's up and about. All going well. Who's gonna give me my last roll? Potentially.
Nit's here to save the day.
Nit, there he is. He's been
Nit
quiet.
is, yep.
And I will assist Nit.
Why do you think that's been going so well?
It's been sleeping through the night.
He has been.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Mike, that's a
bless.
16, buddy.
Oh.
Let me just look through my list here.
Well, choose one at random now.
I kind of want to roll D100 and just see what happens.
Did I mention I used my one thing to drive?
Oh shit, I think I just closed the wrong thing. Unfortunately, with the 16, everything does go pretty well. You guys are close enough to the town that you do start to see other bygoers as they pass you. Um, it makes the travel a little easier as you get in, and the road itself here is not as kind of wilderness-esque as the trail has been up to this point. It almost feels like an actual dirt path that is used for a lot of travel.
I know a lot of people aren't
And as you guys
familiar with
edge your way
Nit,
closer and the sun comes up and begins
but he
to
is
rise,
notoriously bad
off in the
at
distance, you guys
ruining
definitely see,
long rests for
some of
people.
this hue glowing,
Cannot roll
from
to
the
save his
city
life.
that still a little ways off, but you can see, and as you continue towards it, you finally hit the top piece of your last hill, and you guys see what looks to be a bustling town of triboar kind of sprawled out beneath you. It's set against the backdrop of rolling hills off in the distance. And as you guys look down onto it from this hilltop, you guys see what looks to be like sturdy farmsteads, kind of smattered throughout the area. The town itself, from what you can see, kind of exudes this rustic charm. It's kind of hard to see exactly what's going on in the town, but you definitely can hear, just every once in a while, just faint, like, not chatter, just sounds, like the town is still alive. As you make your way down towards the gate itself, and you it has kind of like rudimentary, like wooden palisades, kind of as a gate. And as you approach, the guard that stands in the front, while keeping a watchful eye, seems friendly, offering a wave to the new arrivals. Which are you? And inside, you hear the hum of life and promise. And we'll move you to Tribor.
Oh,
We off
damn.
the trail.
We have made it.
We have made it.
The map
A
looks
map
nice
that
too.
I made today.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yay!
The map looks really good.
You
Well,
didn't
I was
expect us to
gonna
get
ask you
here,
made
did
it.
you?
I did
Looks
not
pretty
expect
good.
you to get here, but I did make the map in case you did.
We roll good.
Yeah. Which
So as you guys come down to the gate, is there anything that you are saying or doing
yeah,
as you meet the guard?
Where are we? Oh, okay, I see
Your
us.
saviors have arrived.
I just wave. Like a normal person.
Wow, how
Which
very
side are we coming
boring
in?
of
The
you.
front or the back?
You
the
guys,
left. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
right
guys will be
there.
coming in on the left side through the tribor.
I
I-
asked him, is there anywhere we can rest our oxen in?
Yeah, of course. You can take them to the Happy Horse Ranch, or you can take them to the Tribal Arms, or we've plenty of uh, arms. Plenty of accommodations for any travelers coming from anywhere with any business. We do welcome you into the city, and I hope you have a great stay.
Any business, you said.
Thank you.
Of course. Please make your way in.
I want to go to the Happy Farm.
Oh, where you go to happy?
We'll get you a Happy Meal later.
But as you guys make your way inside, you guys see the streets themselves are mixed with cobblestone and dirt pathways. Though it's later in the evening, it's probably around dinner time for you guys. The area is pretty alive with activity. You see merchants hauling different goods, farmers leading livestock, and the townsfolk generally going about their days. Depending on how far you guys want to make your way into town. You can definitely see in the center of town there is a central like square that has a large kind of like keep-looking pillar in the center of it, and then off in the top, like to the north of you guys up here, you notice that there is a large silhouette of what looks to be like an ancient watchtower that kind of rises above the rooftops. It's carrying a huge flag on top of it of a crimson boar that's very easily seen even from this distance, of a boar that just has kind of a gold lining behind it. Off in the distance, you guys can hear the different sounds of people going through their daily business, as well as like hammering ring outs of a black forge or a blacksmith's forge, and just blended chatter of all kinds of different conversations being had as you make your way towards the kind of heart of Triboar.
Whoa.
And then with that, what do you guys want to do?
I assume first we're gonna try to find somewhere to drop off the cart and ox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume we maybe just ask a passerby where this Happy Horse Ranch is.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yes.
Sure.
Go on.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could you point us in the direction of the Happy Horse Ranch, please?
Oh yeah, you go down to the center and then go right, and big farm, can't miss it.
Thank you. Toodaloo.
Okay.
I want to see what they're planting up there.
At the ranch?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Farm
hop
or
out of the
wherever we're going.
cart and say I will meet them later.
Okay.
Where? We don't know where we're going.
I'm assuming you guys are going to a tavern.
You don't know our life.
You assume we're older.
If not you guys, at least Livos will be in a tavern later.
Yeah, Livos will be at a tavern.
How many taverns are here? I don't know how big this town is.
It looks massive.
Well, looks like I'm doing a pub crawl tonight.
So chances are I'll find him.
Just
All
find
right.
somebody
Let's-
beating
or
somebody else
the
in the alley, and it's
yelling.
probably Livos.
Yeah.
Well, that guy's getting kicked in the street. I think I found Livos.
I
Alright,
did not
so-
get that drunk.
Might.
Let's go
So
drunk,
most of the
please, guys.
party is making their way to the ranch. Freya is on alternate means. Anybody else doing anything else?
I'll go with them, but I also want to go check out the farms.
Yeah, I think most of the group is going towards the ranch,
Okay. Yep. Let's do it.
and then Freya is going about her business. So I'll pull you guys down. Not as pretty as other maps, but this is what you get from me because I had to make it myself. So you guys make it to
I mean,
The-
it's really good.
Yeah, it
the
is.
Happy Horse
Good, good.
Ranch.
Woo!
As you guys come around, you guys do go through kind of the central area, where you see the large tower that's kind of sits in the central hub of this. And off in each of these directions, both here
Oh, Nit's so
and
happy right
here,
now.
I didn't add a whole bunch of shit in there, but these areas are kind of jam-packed with caravan companies offering different things between guides, guards, transportation, just knowledge. A lot of this area in the central kind of reminds you of Helmshold when you guys were there for the Midsummer Festival. There are tons and tons of carts of people just selling things. And when you think of the crossroads kind of central transport hub that you had heard before, it makes sense. A lot of people here are trying to sell wares and different things in this kind of central area. But as you pass all that and kind of push through the crowd, you guys do get down to the Happy Horse Ranch, which seems to be like a more than just a stall. You guys see what looks to be like horse breeding. They have like different areas set up for like ranching, and maybe even trying to make the horses show ponies and things like that. You see like a small little obstacle course, and a whole bunch of different things that are kind of set into this ranch. that's outside of just the stable.
Let's buy me a war horse.
You don't need to buy one. And then I'm gonna freaking transform and I'm gonna go run with the horses.
Oh,
That's gonna
fucking
be
little
adorable.
pony.
That's gonna be adorable.
Yeah, so you watch as Nit kind of just shapes his way, and then he kind of pushes himself through like where normally people would walk to get to the pastures, and he kind of barrels through there as this little Nit warhorse, and he gets out in the open field, hair flinging in the wind as you watch his mane kind of go back and forth, and he just opens it up and is having a blast as he runs through this area.
Love it.
And you watch as there's a female who kind of crosses her arms and she's watching. And she's got 3 small kids by her side. And well, I've never seen anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know what we can do to stop it, boys. And she kind of like grabs the 3 kids and kind of pulls them in. So, I guess we'll just let that happen.
Thank you.
As you say thank you, she turns. Is he with you?
Yes.
He
Well,
doesn't often get to stretch his legs like this.
I cannot say that I have ever seen anything like that. So thank you, because now my sons are going to ask when the next person turns to a horse.
Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's our fault.
I mean, it's bound to happen sooner or later.
Surely these lands are incredible, and I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I hope they get to see it again. But what brings you into town? I don't think I've seen you, and I've definitely never seen that before.
We're just passing through. We were wondering if you can stable our oxen here.
Oh, of course. Yeah, plenty of room here. We can make that for a price, of course. But probably the best side of the trail. But yeah, of course.
Mike, how old are her kids?
Probably like between 4 and like you would probably gauge like maybe early teen. They're all human, so they kind of wear their age well.
I'm gonna walk up to the little 4-year-old and I'm gonna like kneel down for like him to get on, and I'll take him on a little ride.
You watch as she kind of like hesitates for a second.
I just say he'll be careful, right?
Okay. Go on, Gwendon. Hop on. And he kind of looks back, and then like almost like you guys saw with Pip and Thel back in the other town, this grin instantly, and he hops on as Nit takes off. I am not sure what I'm seeing, but thank you. That was a person, correct? That was a small man, and now he's a small horse.
Also, yes.
Okay.
He doesn't
Oh,
get
shit.
punished for the dumb stuff.
Are you asking me?
No, just general statement. All right.
I don't think that's dumb at all. He's bringing joy to a child. It's not like he's off stabbing ogres or something.
Oh shit!
Or
Who
you know,
would ever
trying
stab an ogre?
trying to steal from anybody. I'm just saying.
That would be asinine. I don't understand why anybody would try that. But to answer your question, I do apologize. I'm still captivated by the moment. Yes, we can absolutely stable your oxen, as well as hold your cart in a holding bay. If
Thank
you're
you.
going to be staying with us for the night.
Yes. What is the price?
If you would like to just keep them for the night for 2, as well as the housing for the cart, it'll be a gold.
Agreeable.
Hey, horse ride ain't free, by the way. Go ahead and get some deductions rolling, lady.
Did that horse just speak to me?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
I'm
If you want,
terrified.
if
The
you want
coin
your
is
son back,
his.
you want your son back, that'll be 5 silver.
You gotta pay us now.
Kidnapping kids now. Rides.
Gwendon, run!
Too late.
Just getting run down by a little knit horse. It's so beautiful.
I don't know. I've seen Nit Horse do some damage, so he probably
Yeah.
done
Knit horse. You guys know that's a scary thing for that kid to be on.
But he looks so free and happy.
He does. There's a lot of
He
land for
down
him
that
to run in.
field.
But yeah, so she Ogun kind of working with you. She brings the oxen in and kind of gets them hitched up, and then gets them a little bit of food in the trough, as well as, well, first she guides your kind of cart to this holding bay, which she closes up the doors and then kind of guides your oxen over to the area and gets them fed and watered. And just make sure when you come back, it should be myself or Aldo, which is my husband. And then you just speak to one of us, let them know what you're looking for, and I'll remember you, the horse. There's no way I could forget. But if he's here, just let him know. I'll tell him as well, because there's no chance I won't tell him about what is happening right now.
Thank you. And what was your name?
I'm Janelle,
Appreciate it.
of course.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, please.
Where might an inn be that we could stay for the night?
It depends your tastes.
A reasonably priced inn.
Okay, reasonably priced. You probably look at the Talking Troll, and she kind of just points up the road over here. But if you're looking for anything more interesting, more rough and tumble, for the adventuring type, for which you look, and she kind of steps out and points down here, you have the Tribal Arms. For your fancy type, if you've got a coin to spend, you can go to the Everworn house, which is, across the distance. But that is, I don't think I've even stepped foot inside that place. Very pricey. And then if you're looking for just soaking in the area and the history, we have the 6 Windows, which you probably passed on your way in.
If you're pinging, I can't see.
Oh,
I am
in GM layer. I apologize. All right, so Talking Troll, the first one she spoke of, the most moderately priced one, up here.
All right.
Okay.
The Triboar, which is the more rough and tumble kind of what you expect more like in Phandalin, here.
Okay, so where we're going.
Super fancy, top notch, here.
So we're really going.
The Ever Wyvern, and then the 6 Windows, which is more the historic one that you guys passed on your way in, would be here.
All right.
And I honestly will just remove the layering so you guys can see them now that she's somewhat pointed them out.
So I
To make
say
it
go to
easier.
This one. This one.
I say we go to the history one.
Me too.
So when you break something that's really expensive, at least an expensive one, you can buy replacements.
We're not going to break anything, Livos.
You don't
It's a
know that.
fucking psycho.
You don't
We're
know
going
that.
to be responsible.
Just imagine if you tilt your chair back, the leg breaks, boom. That's a 40,000 gold chair because it's one of a kind. Or you go to, like, the Triboar arms, you break the leg of the chair, probably only had 3 legs to begin with, so no one cares. The Everwyvern house, you break the leg of the chair, at least you know you can remake that chair.
At the fancy place?
Yeah. It's not a one-of-a-kind chair.
Might be. It's a fancy place.
My vote is
Nah,
history.
Historic places have the ones of a kind. Fancy places, you just need to figure out with the craft guy. Go to him, have him remake the exact same chair, pay him way too much.
Nit's
Yeah,
just
so
out there having a blast.
I'm between Talk Control and 6 Windows.
I like triboard arms and triboard arms.
Like a little
You watch as
cemetery.
Nit makes another pass, and the kid's like, "Mommy, I'm starting to feel a little sick. He's going so fast."
I just yell out, Ned, I think he's had enough.
I'll go and I'll drop him off, and then I'll go back to running. I'm running for the whole full 2 hours.
Just doing
Yeah.
laps.
Yep. I'm cooking, dude. I am going.
You watch as Nit, instead of going over the hurdles they have there, he kind of slides and dips under them.
Just running under him.
He's working on his agility.
Mm-hmm. He's very nimble. But yes, as far as the inns, those are the ones that we have to offer here. It's been a slow season, so most of them should have enough to garnish a goop, unless you may have to split. I'm not sure how the rooms look, but you could always go and ask. And we're happy to have you here. It's not often you get to see an adventuring group. Again, don't mean to presume, but you fit the look.
Well, you're not wrong. Thank you for the word that I can't think of. Recommendations.
Oh, of course. And if you need anything else, please let me know.
Alrighty.
Oh, walk
Alright.
around. What other kind of shops we got in here?
We'll hop to that. Freya, what are you doing?
First of all, I'm going to get directions to whatever the local temple is.
All right. So you kind of grab a random passerby.
Hey, you!
Yes?
The 6'2" tall redhead.
Yes?
Where is the local temple, church, whatever you guys have here?
Well, we don't have a primary domination here. It's so we don't have a worship center here. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Most people here are just passing through. Most of us worship in our homes.
So there's no church in this big ass town.
Despite what this looks like, no.
Very interesting. Where's the blacksmith then?
The blacksmith is I'm assuming you're probably around the center of town.
Yeah.
It's just up the long road. This way.
Okay.
You're looking for Aldernax. You can tell it. You can probably smell it by the time you get halfway up there.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Across the street is the forge as well. So maybe that's what you're looking for.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I give him 1 silver
Okay.
for the information.
That was a tone shift.
Okay.
So the forge. Let me tell you about it.
What else do you need to know?
But yeah, he points you up the road. And as you get up there, you kind of being somebody who is like a purveyor of this stuff, you kind of see that one is for crafting and one is strictly for selling.
Will the blacksmith be in the forge right now? Do I hear his
Yeah.
fucking hammer and anvil and all that?
Yeah,
shit?
so the faux hammer forge is more where things are crafted, not so much the selling aspect. Across the street in Aldernax is where the actual like transactions happen.
Okay, I'll go into the blacksmith where they sell it.
You're going to Aldernath?
Aldernath, yeah.
Okay. That's the name of the Aldernath's Arms.
Aldernath's Arms.
So you walk in, and as you do, you see a half elf, probably in her late 50s, definitely covered in like soot, and you can see her face is kind of covered. Just looks like she is unkempt and kind of moving around. She sees you walk in. Yes, what can I do for you?
How are you?
I am busy and doing great. How are you?
I am good. I was wondering if you had any magic shields,
Magic,
specifically.
magic infused shields.
Yes.
I don't know. Give me a moment. Let me check the stock. And you watch as she kind of goes back, and you just see for a second as her hand kind of glistens across.
Is it weird to see a half elf here?
As you kind of walked in, you notice this area is pretty abundant in different races.
Okay.
You've seen a few different gnomes, humans, half elves. It's a pretty wide variety of people. Again, this is a very big trading outpost. So a lot of you don't know if they're here for business or if they're here for doing any kind of trade.
Leisure.
Yeah. So you're not 100% sure, but there's a lot of different races
Okay.
kind of combined in this confined space. So half elf here doesn't really like kind of pique your interest.
Got you.
Um, uh, so as far as magic, what exactly are you looking for? I have shields that were crafted from different various steels. But if you're looking for magical properties, I do not have one of those in stock.
Do you have any armor or arms with magic infusions?
Unfortunately, no. Most of that is sold through Neverwinter because they have a much larger market than I do here.
Fair.
Most of ours is going to be export. So
Okay.
we send it to them, they enchant it up there and make way more money than I do here.
Okay. I would like to sell some things to you if you are willing to buy them.
Um, it does depend, as we again are more of an export, so I don't have a lot. So if it is worth buying, then potentially.
I whip out one of the chainmail sets that I've made.
Shu will look over it. Um, looking at this, and I'm just gonna let you know I rolled natural 20.
Of course you
It
did.
is very well crafted. Um, and this is in no way a down on you because you obviously have a knack, but I create something very similar. Um, and to pay for a work that I can do, I can't see myself doing that.
Do
Um,
you, do you know where I could sell this here in town?
in town, you might be able to sell it across the street
Okay.
to Gerlin. However, he's going to give you a fraction of probably what it's worth because he's just going to melt it down.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. I can make another one right now.
Yeah, of course. So, and when I say a fraction, he's hard to deal with. Very hard to
Well,
deal with.
I've met a few people like that.
Okay, well, best of luck to you, and I do want to compliment you again. Very fine work.
Thank you.
However, I myself am an expertise much like you. So continue it. I
Thank
think
you.
you have a fine niche here.
I appreciate it. And I walk out and walk across the street to the forge.
All right, as you walk in there, you see Garin, which is a small, I don't want to say small, a mid-size dwarf
I figured it would
with,
be a dwarf.
of course it's a dwarf.
I figured it would be a
Um,
dwarf.
hard to tell. Um, his race are obviously dwarf. Hard to tell like the tribe that he is from because you can't tell the color of his skin because he is covered in soot. The only coloration on this man that you think might actually be the true color is he's got like burning green eyes. He may have black hair and a black beard. He may have red hair and a red beard. It's black right now, covered head to toe in soot. And as he comes and kind of sets his arm on the counter as you walk in, you just watch like a layer of it drop onto the counter. What can I do for you, lass?
Hey, handsome, how are you?
I'm busy. How are you?
Good. I am looking to have something made and also sell you some chainmail at a very good price if you are amenable to that.
I can always melt down the scrap that you got, and I could probably make you something. What are you looking for?
I pull out the chainmail and hand it to him.
He honestly doesn't even take the time to look over it. I'll give you 5 silver per.
Okay. That's fine. What did we say our name was of our venturing group?
The Wanderers.
Wanderers.
I
think
believe
that's
that.
what somebody named us.
Yeah.
That's what the song says.
I could have sworn her name was something beginning with L.
I was wondering if you could
Yeah,
make
the
me
Livoses.
necklaces. Can you do necklaces?
I can make the settings.
Okay.
I can make the links. I can make the settings, but I can't. I don't do the prospecting of the gems and all that. That's beyond me.
Okay, what if I just wanted it unadorned?
If you just want the chain and the setting that you can do something with later, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. Can you make me 6 chains with a W attached to each one?
Six of them.
Yes, silver, and I will supply the silver. You can melt down coins.
Oh, that is going. You do. Well, of course, you know this is your chainmail here. That is going to take some time. It's very intricate to. They're very small. You know It's going to take me some time to get that done. How long do you
This
have?
map really does look awesome.
A few days.
Dearie, that's going to take me a week or so, minimum. I might be able to get 1, 2, 6. I don't think I'm gonna have in a few days.
Okay, we can start with 2, and then I can swing back by and pick up the other 4 whenever I get the chance.
No, of course. Yeah, sure. Well, the chains themselves, with the work, are probably going to cost you around 5 gold a
Okay.
piece. And then on top of that, I'll knock a little bit off, because you are supplying me with the material. So we'll say 3 gold per chain, 6 of them. So I look at 18 gold. I'll get you 2 of them within the next few days.
Okay.
And then of course you swing back within the week or so, and then I get you the rest.
Okay. I'll pay the 18 gold right now for
Mhm.
to you. You seem like a trusty dwarf.
And kind of holds his fingers up. A W, like human speak. This.
Yes, like human speak.
Okay. Like from the bottom. Do you want a gym sitting? Will we put gyms in them, or just
No,
the...
just regular, just a W, no setting or anything.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, yeah. I could do that.
And
It's an order request.
it means something to me. So.
Oh, I didn't mean to knock on you. Just nothing I've seen before.
Well, thank you, and I will be back in a few days.
All right, I'll get to work on them. I do want to let you know, of course, I do have other orders that I'm working on, so I will get to them as soon as possible. It should be about a week for all of them.
Sounds good.
Okay. Miss, it was great speaking with you.
And I say it was great speaking to you in Dwarvish back to him.
And he replies to you, I knew I liked you.
Have a good day.
You as well.
One other question. Is there a tavern or something near here that I could spend the night that you would recommend?
I always recommend the Talking Troll down the road. Quiet, for the most part. Your type.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
And then I'll go back out and back down the long road.
All right. With that, Alder, we'll shift over to you.
Alder's just kind of wandering around. It's a new city, so he just wants to explore.
Anything you're doing in particular?
Not really. Just kind of meeting people, talking to them. Probably go to some of the shops, look around. He's literally just mindlessly wandering. I have nothing for him to be doing.
All right, yeah. So I'll
He may
go
end up
ahead
working
and
at a shop at some point.
I'll go ahead and give you kind of the how much time do you want to spend? Like a decent amount of time, just kind of walking the whole area.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll
whatever
make it
draws his attention, he's just going to wander in that direction.
I'll make it real easy for you to kind of open all this up. You kind of have your general trade store. As you're walking around, you'll see the lion's share, what seems to be kind of your general store, right? This is your barthens of this area. Continuing to walk around, you also run across the cart and the coin. This looks to be more of like a leather worker, saddler, anything to do with hide, right? This is if you need something for your oxen, something for hunting needs, this is kind of your place. And then through conversation, depending on how far you were, you also would learn about the Frost Touch Frog, which is more the apothecary alchemaic piece to this area. Herbalist, whatever you want to call it. It's covered there. And then you have the big high rise at the top, which is the Boar's Rest. The Boar's Rest is like kind of the pride and butter of this place. It's kind of like your Great Wolf Lodge. This is the central point, the oldest building in Triboar. Used to be kind of their stronghold before they put in the Tower of the Lord Protector in the center. This has kind of turned in, again, a lot of their stuff comes from export. So this area, or this place, is, again, another shop that it kind of leans towards the harvesting of, like, their cows. When the horses get sick, they create the glue, adhesive, various hides, meat, and stuff kind of go through here. So it's like a mixture of a slaughterhouse and kind of a production area for them.
So keep Nit away from that place, gotcha.
Probably keep Nit away from that place. But yeah, those are like the real big things. Down here, a lot of the small buildings around are homesteads for people that actually truly live in Triboar. Unnoted is the graveyard at the bottom. And then again, I didn't put notes on it, but the caravan, kind of like the small travelers, like, lack of a better term, like the RV park, are these areas here for people who kind of have their own thing they don't want to pay for. Here, you got the northern caravan. Oh, I'm in GM again. Sorry. Here.
I'll skip about that. Yeah. Okay.
And then here, so you got the western caravan park, which is a little smaller, and the northern caravan park. These are like RV centers for travelers and traders who don't want to pay for staying at the inns. They can kind of park and sleep in their vehicles, for lack of a better way to put it. So it's their compromise for how many people they do get into this area on occasion. because the inns tend to fill up rather quickly. So sometimes the overflow parking is needed. But yeah, over the course of just walking around while everybody else is doing everything, between actually seeing the sights yourself, and just conversing with other people in the street, you kind of learn about all these different areas. And if there's anyone that you would have asked more specifically about, just let me know, and I'll give you some details on them.
Any place that may have had something for the loot I'm trying to make, I may have had some interest in, like the string I might need.
Yeah, so one of the people that you would speak with would give you two different areas. One, the Lion's Share, which is the general market. It has a lot of different things that come in and out of that, especially being kind of a trade post. It's not your traditional general market. Sometimes they'll do a little bit of haggling, so they'll take this for that. So not something they traditionally share. Okay. Not something they traditionally would sell, but they may have it in stock. As well as the frost-touched frog, which is more an alchemaic area, and then kind of twine and stuff may be used either in binding different potions, or a binding for a book, or even just something that is drawn just for decorative around potion bottles and things like that. That's kind of where they pointed you.
Okay. Then yeah, I might end up heading towards the Frost Touch Frog.
FTF.
FTF, yeah, that place. See
All
what
right.
you need.
And anything else for you, sir?
No, that'll be it.
Alrighty, and then with that, we'll go ahead and pull it back to the group as a whole. Freya is eventually I believe she's making her way to either the Talking Troll or to find you guys, and you guys probably saw Livos a few times as he's kind of walking around. He would spend more time walking than you guys, maybe not Nit, because that's a straight 2 hours of running.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the party, what do you guys want to do?
Look around at all the little like shops and boutiques or whatever they got set up down here in the main area.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing if they have anything like kind of to catch my eye, like jewelry wise or anything like that.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. Most of the caravans in kind of this general area, they're the caravans, or they're the street sellers that you see in like foreign country. I don't know how often you've ever been to a foreign country, Albert. Not
A lot.
yeah. So they're the guys selling you the Louis Vuitton for $20. It look,
Okay, gotcha.
you know what I mean? It looks legit.
This way, boss.
fake.
This way.
Genuine fake.
Yeah. So they're out there, and they're kind of hustling and bustling. They're trying to sell you stuff. They've got different kind of armors. They're claiming it's magic. It could be, every once in a while you do find diamond in the rough. As well as potions, like, hey, drink this, it'll make you feel like a superhuman. But most of these outside shops are here, just they know it's a crossroads, right? So there's a lot of people coming. Hey, you've got to go all the way to Neverwinter tonight. Drink this, and I swear it'll keep you awake with no additional effects. You're not going to feel exhausted. You're going to be able to push through the night. Don't worry about sleeping on the triboar, because you can push straight through.
It's like Coca-Cola when they actually had Coke in it.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, you ever seen that guy on, I don't know, I see him on social media, the guy who sells like the spray, and he like cleans your windows, and he is charismatic as hell?
Yeah.
That guy is in all the stalls around this area. Like,
Alright.
they're saying the right things, kind of drawing you in. You're like, oh shit, maybe that's it. But a lot of that going on. Some better than others, but yeah, it's a lot of kind of faux product being sold in that central market.
Yeah, I push on out of there, and I don't know where the group wants to go. Do we run into like Aldred as he's going to the Lion's Share, or are you going to the Frost Touch?
If you're intentionally, go ahead.
I'm going to the Frost Touch.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're intentionally trying to run into him, I feel like most of the time he'll be walking around. You guys
not
probably see
hiding
him.
or anything.
you guys see him a few times. Like he's over here, then he's over there, and he kind of stands out, right? So you see him kind of passing. He's like peeking into the window at this shop, walking over here. So you see him as Nit's kind of running around. Whether you want to catch up to him or not, that's a different story.
Yeah, I'll catch up with him.
All right, Nit, you still
Take your
galloping?
second attention.
Yes, sir. Up until 2 hours pass, so just let me know when, and I'll make my way back.
I mean, you got quite some time.
I'm hanging with the homies, dude. I'm hanging with my horse homies.
All right, so you're running. The rest of you are. I don't know if you're moving as a group, or I know Freya is making her way down from up top. But the rest of you, are you gonna catch up with Alder and make your way over there?
Clearly, we're gonna go to Triboar Arms.
Wherever you want to go, you tell me.
You can go to Triboar Arms if you want to go there.
That's clearly the place that we'd be best fit.
You'd be best fit. So you, as a grown thing, can go there.
You know what? Maybe I will.
Right. We'll be probably going to the Talking Troll or Six Windows. I think Talking Troll because they said it's the best price. Could you let Nit know where we'll be at to meet us there?
It's just blazing a trail out there.
He just yelled over the fence. We're going to the Talking Troll.
Endurance unmatched.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He just can't wait until 2 hours ends. He just tumbles out.
Exhausted.
There's just a dirty freaking little gnome just laying in their yard.
Yeah.
Just like, what the hell?
He's sleeping out there.
As long as the kid's not still on your back when it happens.
Yep. Just squishes me. Like, oh, fuck.
Alrighty, Livos, where you headed? You headed down there?
Damn right.
All right, we'll get to you in a moment. All of you who are heading up to the FTF, because I'm not going to say that every time. We'll call it the Frog. All of you who are headed to the Frog, as you guys make your way back up here, you see this kind of small, quaint building that is sitting next to the Cart and Coin. It stands out because it has like a charming kind of peculiar appearance to it. The sign itself on the outside depicts like an icy blue frog perched on a lily pad with tendrils that kind of come up and curl around it. The building itself, despite the picture, is kind of like circular with a domed roof. And on top of it, there's a small brass weather vane in shape of a frog. The glass on the front of it look like frosted glass windows that have a soft light coming from the interior, kind of inviting you in.
Be right back.
I'll walk on in.
All right, as you pass kind of like the entry like porchway, you guys notice that there are planters overflowing with herbs and flowers. Even though it's a little bit warm right now, it seems like these are thriving regardless of the weather. And there's a small, like, kind of off to the side, like a small water feature that kind of trickles beside the entryway. And it's just packed full of like frog-like figurines and different aquatic plants. And then as you kind of push your way to the inside, you feel the inside is warm and earthy. There are rows of neatly labeled glass jars lining the shelves. The air itself is kind of like almost overburdening with a thick sense of like herbs and dried flowers and spices. And the centerpiece of this kind of room as you walk in is a large like alchemaic like workstation that kind of sits behind the counter. And you just see like bubbling flask and simmering cauldrons. But nobody in sight. Chrissy's
like a
chewing.
bell.
She gave me a finger.
She gave you the finger?
And she's giving me a finger, like, hold on.
Is there like a bell we can ring or something?
Hold on one second. Say it again. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. The flask and stuff. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Give me a perception check. You're just gonna kind of glance around the room and see if you roll that check. Everybody take like 2 minutes. I'm gonna say goodnight to the kids, and I have to pee.
Gotcha.
Okay. I need to get something to drink anyways.
Wow.
All right, I'm back whenever you guys are.
None of us are back.
Okay. Yeah. And it's still running. Perception. Okay. I'll wait for everyone to get back.
I hope they
A classic Nit maneuver.
I feel like they bought way more.
Speaking of,
I'm back. Y'all are good to go.
I'm back.
all right, everybody back.
Is there?
All right. So 16. Looking around the room,
we
it
back.
looks like this is a pretty well-stocked apothecary. You're not 100% sure as you've never really dealt or looked with them, but there are similar things lining the walls. And as you do, as you're kind of gathering yourself and like looking around the room, you see just kind of a white puff pop up from the other side of the counter. And then you see small arms kind of pull themselves up. And in front of you is a very small gnome with frosty white hair with just like very light blue tips that are tied back into braids. She has a smudge of like blue powder that kind of crosses her face. And when you look at her, she looks. The only other gnome that you may have seen is Nit, and she looks very young and well put together. Very friendly and welcoming just in her appearance. And as he kind of locks eyes with all of you, oh, hello. Please welcome to the Frosted Frog, and if I could offer you a cup of my own icy bloom tea. I give it to all customers. And she kind of takes small cups that she has placed on the counter and kind of pushes them towards you. And I hope you find what you are looking for here.
Thank you. You seem to have a little something on your face there.
Oh, and she kind of takes her hand and she kind of rubs it and it just smudges it more. Sorry, I was... And you see as like her one eye kind of crunches that she kind of... Anything that was on her face kind of now just got into her eye. I was trying to work on something new, but yeah, I'll clean it off next time. Or soon. Not right now. I'll take care of you first, of course. What brings you in?
Order?
No, I need training.
Also, how's the tea? Have you tried it? I can't only
I
see.
smell it first. What does it smell like?
I'll drink it.
Blue.
tea.
Yeah, smells like blueberry.
I'll drink it.
So
I'm not too fond of tea, sorry.
If something happens, it happens.
as you sip it, it has a very initial punch of kind of like an earthy herbal taste to it. And then it just almost explodes like a firework in your mouth with like these
My
different
wife
citrus
made
and fruit
cinnamon
flavors.
rolls
Um,
out of like
that
focaccia bread.
initially almost feel like
Outstanding.
it's too much, and then it kind of mellows out and almost numbs your mouth to the point where you're like relaxed. It's almost like a quick shot of getting high, and you're like, holy fuck, and then it kind of fades.
It is delicious.
Thank you so much. It's something I'm working on, and I hope to be selling it soon. I just like mixing all kinds of different plants and all kinds of different stuff.
We need to
Logan,
bring
you said
Nit
you're not drinking
here.
yours.
Does it taste like tea?
I don't know that I've had traditional tea. I kind of always make my own. I just make. What do you think? And she kind of looks up at anybody who is willing to answer.
Kind of like blueberries, and then an explosion in your mouth, but a good explosion.
You see Owen like grab his cup and like take a little bitty sip, and his eyes kind of brighten up like, oh, this is good.
Do you like it?
Yes, this is not like normal tea.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe tea's not the way I should brand it. Icy Bloom, cup. I don't know. I'll work on the name. We'll put it on the burner. But you said you were here for string.
Yes.
Are you looking for anything? I have unicorn hair.
Sounds more expensive than what I need.
Okay.
I need something for a lute.
Oh, you're looking for instruments. Okay.
Yes.
I have just nylon that I tend to wrap my bottles in. Simple
I
enough.
assume that'll work on the lute. I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, that's what you needed, I think.
I feel like
it-
Alder would know, but I don't.
Yeah, Alder would know. Yeah, nylon's a pretty good string for a stringed instrument.
Okay, yeah.
God dang,
do
that's
some of
good.
that. Figure out how much I would need for Nit's, or not Nit, Moska's lute, and probably some extra for mine in case a string breaks.
I could. Go ahead.
Do you guys think we should? Sorry, meeting. Should we see if she has the ingredients for Nit to make health potions for us while we're here?
That sounds very smart.
We might need Nit for that.
Well, yes, but I mean,
Unless you know
let's
what he
get
needs.
the stuff.
Well, she probably knows
I-
what we would need.
I'll be back. I'll go grab it.
If I'm being honest, Amaria would know.
No, I meant
Shit.
the storekeeper would probably know what we would need.
Oh, true.
Did she tell us her name yet?
No.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna ask her what her name is.
So give me 1 second. I'll get the nylon for you, and then, hold on. I'll be right back. And she kind of drops from the counter, and then you hear a little pitter patter. And then a moment later, she comes back and she lays out about a foot's worth of yarn or nylon across. So if you're doing a lute, for your size, I would recommend about 3 feet. And then it'll give you a little bit of extra, maybe if a string goes tick from here to there. Oh, and I apologize. You did ask. My name is Tilda. Tilda Thistlepriest.
I appreciate it, Tilda.
Of course.
So yeah, however much that would be for, like I said, yeah, just string for the loot and then some extra in case I need it for my loot or
Yes,
his
of
loot.
course.
Who knows?
Okay, yes, of course. I would say maybe 4 feet, just in case. And I usually do about for nylon about a silver a foot. So 4 silver if that's okay.
I'll give her 5 silver for 5 feet.
5 silver, 5. Yeah, of course. Hold on.
Doesn't
And
hurt
then
to have a little extra.
little pitter patter off, and then she comes back. And one more for you. Is there anything else I could do for you?
God, that's good.
Would you like more tea? I have more tea brewing right now.
I mean, if you have some, I'm not gonna say no.
Yes,
I
of
would
course,
like
of
some.
course. Yeah, of course. I don't have many cups, so and she kind of like reaches her small hand out. I just take these and I just hold on, give me 1 second. And then she kind of drops behind the counter, and you hear the bubbling of the tea kind of dropping back into the cups, and you see one come up, two, three, kind of back to the counter. Ah, there you go. And please, not many people try it when they come in here. I don't know why. Probably because I'm always trying different things, but I feel like I'm really onto something with this. So please, if you talk to people, let them know. Like,
No,
Tilda's not just serving mud over here.
It's 10 silver pieces per gold, right? Or is it
Yeah.
100? I can never remember.
10.
10? Okay. I gotta turn 1 gold into silver, so I have enough silver to give her. Just for my own tracking of my gold.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, yeah. So I give her 5 silver pieces for the 5 feet of nylon.
Perfect.
And I gotta add nylon to my.
Yeah, you might have to custom item that. I haven't
Yeah,
made it.
yeah. It's. I figured.
Tilda, would you have ingredients for a health potion?
Oh, it depends on what kind of health potion you're making. I make mine one way, somebody else might make theirs another. It depends on who's making it, what ingredients speak to them.
All
Does
the
anybody
ingredients-
remember? My distant, faraway memory does, but
Her dead memory would.
maybe I'll go get Nit and come back.
I think all the
Usually
ingredients would speak to him.
Yeah, the ingredients usually speak to you. You know which ones feel right. At least me, I don't want to put myself out there, but I did learn my trade up in the Frostvale of Noxus. So if that means anything to any of you, and her eyes kind of like dart across the room, trying to gauge reactions.
I am just sipping on the tea. No idea what she's talking about.
Okay, well, that's okay. You know,
Where's that
you
at?
gotta go. It's, um, well, it's way north, and you know what? It's okay. And not a lot of people know. It's a very hard place to get to.
Is it
And
nice
there
to hear?
are.
It's really cold there.
It is very cold
It
there.
sounds
Yes.
very cold.
It's especially for somebody like myself to get up there. It's just like, how did she do it? But here I am, and you know, like this is what happens when you get there. You just get in expertise in alchemaic adventures, and then you get the icy bloom cup. That we're still workshopping that, by the way. We'll fix that. Icy. Yep.
I'm gonna step back and say I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go over to where Nit's running around and wait for him to be done running.
Who may or may not still be a horse.
Oh, he's
I'm
still a
gonna
horse.
talk to- I'm
He's
gonna-
still a horse.
I'm just gonna chit chat with I already forgot her name. Tilda.
Toda.
Yeah, you might know.
And I'm just gonna look around the shop.
I'm just gonna ask her about like where she's, you know, small talk. Ask her about the place she was talking about.
Oh, the Frostvale, yes. So Noxus, would you believe it or not, it is way past the Evermeet. So you think of the Sword Coast, right, and all the archipelagos off to the little islands off to the side, right?
Yeah, that's what it's
You go further across the ocean than that, and then you fall yourself into the Evermeet. In the most northern part of the Evermeet, the Noxus is there, and they have a beautiful people that it's frosted over, so they don't get the traditional plants that you and I have here. But when you go up north, they find a way to find the frozen plants and rejuvenate them. Alchemaic to the T, the nature of it. That's what it's about. Life.
Do you have any of those plants here?
The icy bloom, the tea that you're drinking now, the ones that just touched your lips.
Could I have buy some of those?
Oh, so I don't actually have enough to sell, but I do plan to make another trip there. That's why I'm trying to kind of get the flavor out there, you know, trying to get the word out that I actually know how to do this here. But a lot of people just don't think that someone like me could ever make it to the Evermeet, but I have, and this here is, you know, this is my proof.
How long does it take you to get all the way out there?
Well, it's been a few years since I've been there. And I would say I left Neverwinter, and then I got to Rotherham, and then we had the Whalebones Islands were a bit rough, and then probably like 2 months from there, we made it through the Evermeet, and then 2 months from there, I made it to the Frostvale, and then back. So probably about a year to get 6 plants.
Wow.
These some very good plants.
I mean, have you seen the properties?
I mean, they are
Gee.
delicious.
The tingle on your lips.
If Kay didn't drink hers before she left, I'm gonna drink hers too.
They are incredible. And if you ever, I don't know if you have the passion that I do for just rare ingredients and plants and what herbal supplements can do for your body.
Nit's
But
gonna love
I
this shit.
promise you, if you learn about them, it's better than anything that you can buy from a store. Unless you're buying from me, of course, because that's what I use.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
start yelling for Nit to come over here. Nit! Like waving my arms in the air.
He's just going berserk in the. He's just losing his mind in the field.
Just talking to Tilda. It's like, I don't really have much of an interest, but you're probably about to meet somebody who will love this conversation.
Nit, I have someone for you to meet.
I'll hear her and I'll start trotting over there and I'll just go with her in horse form still.
I was just about to say, now you might see a horse walking, but trust me.
A horse walks into an alchemist shop.
Sounds like a bad joke.
Yes.
I'm gonna, we'll go back over there.
However weird it is no joke.
So
We're talking about ingredients, and trust me, he will talk your ear off.
I see a horse and Kay walk back into the apothecary.
Horse and Kay walk.
Oh,
Okay.
you were not joking. That is actually the cutest little pony I've ever seen. And you watch as she kind of hops down and comes around the corner. And Nit, you see, I don't think you were here for the description. You see a gnome with frosty white hair kind of tied in 2 braids kind of falling across her shoulders. Just the tips of her braids have a like a blue hue to them. And she had a smudge of blue powder across her nose that now has kind of encompassed the right side of her face as she tried to wipe it off after it was pointed out. And she comes over and she's like, "This little horse knows about alchemy."
Yes.
And she kind of just rubs the mane.
I am not
That is
explaining
safe.
this to her in any way. Yes, the horse
think
knows about
Nit-
alchemy.
Say, Nit, you may want to talk to her. She likes flowers too.
And boom, he's gonna drop out of horse form, and it's just gonna be him.
Startles back and falls on her ass.
I'm gonna help her up.
Hello.
Also, he's a gnome sometimes, but mostly a horse.
Oh,
Mostly a horse.
And you're gonna see Nit like trying to like straighten out his hair, like try to get it looking a little nice, and proper
She
up.
kind of stands up and brushes herself off. Hello. Very nice to meet you. Would you like some icy bloom cup?
What's that?
We're still workshopping it. And she runs back around the counter.
We're not drinking all of your tea, are we?
No, it takes a very small stem.
Okay.
I probably make 1,000 of them out of one leaf.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because you said it was hard to get.
Out of a flower?
Yes. Oh, please,
Oh.
try. And she kind of grabs a cup and hops back down and runs around the bar and hands it to you. Try this. I made it myself.
Oh
They gonna fuck.
my! This is delicious.
Gnome thing.
I'm gonna do like a little toddler, like like when toddlers are playing with stuff, they do like that little squat down. I'm gonna do that and like start emptying my bag of like all my like alchemy fungus and like shit like that. I'm just gonna start dumping stuff out, and then I'm gonna grab one of the ghost weeds, be like, "Have you ever seen this before?"
I've heard of it. I've never actually seen it. And she kind of grabs it and she's like twiddling it between her fingers. Ooh, and you have suction beetles? Where did you get these?
I don't remember.
Very unfortunate. I could use these. Could you imagine what Icy Blue Cup would be with a little suction beetle?
Why don't we find out? And I'll give her 2 of them.
You're gonna give her 2?
Yeah.
Would you? Okay. Would you like to watch how I do it? Have you ever used one?
No, I don't. I thought it was just a bug. But yeah.
These are not bugs. This is gold in a scarab shell. Please come with me.
And she like hastily runs back behind the thing, behind her counter, and you see as she walks to the small alchemic table that she has back there.
Oh, so this is what you do.
And she kind of pops the vial and sets it down, and then she cups her hand over top of it.
Now watch. So, can you grab me one of the Icy Blue Cups?
Yep.
Still workshopping that, by the way. Off the counter.
Yep.
And now place it under this vial here.
All right.
All right, and then she takes a tube and she kind of pulls it down over the beetle.
And now watch this. Go ahead. You press the button right here. This one.
Okay.
And as you press it, you watch as a almost like mechanical press comes down and just smashes the beetle, and all the kind of viscera from it just gets sucked up into the machine, and the shell just kind of gets discarded out the side. And then it feels a vial on top of above where you put the cup, and then you just watch almost like an IV. You just see like 2 drips drop into the cup, and then she takes her pinky.
A lot more fun than I remember.
She takes her finger and swirls it.
Try this one.
Okay. And I'll take a sip.
As you take a sip, you feel your body go into a complete state of bliss. Your eyes roll back in your head, and you can start to almost like feel everything around you. Her voice, you can feel it on your skin as she's like, "How is it?" And you feel it kind of reverberate down your body and into your skin as you are completely aware of everything around you.
I am so high.
You're lit.
Dude, lit in it,
Like,
dude.
Some of that.
Your body is completely in control. Like there's no like slurring, there's no kind of hazy feel. You are locked the fuck in. And your body is just like picking up every little sound. You hear like Ogun in the back, like just like shuffling and the small tap of his foot. You feel it work its way through the floorboards and up into your legs, and your eyes instantly kind of dart in that direction.
That's top shelf.
I think with the way that this puts your body at a relaxed state, through my concoction with your beetles, I think this has a way to make you so aware of your surroundings that the surroundings don't even know that you're actually watching them.
That is the smartest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, we don't remember where you got those beetles from.
It is a shame.
Well, I think we could sell this. You know what? Let me put a vial for you. This was your beetle.
And she kind of like takes the cup and swaps it out, and she sticks a vial underneath after she scoops up a little of the blue icy cup.
This one's for you.
And she kind of shakes it up, and as you see her shake it, just the liquid from the suction beetle inside almost makes the inside of the vial look luminescent, as the kind of blood and viscera inside doesn't exactly gel with the herbal tea, but it kind of has like this like oil water separation, but it has like a bioluminescent color that kind of swirls in the vial. And she continues to shake it, and it never mixes.
You can have this one, and just let people know you got it from Tilda.
Your name is Tilda?
It is. Oh, I'm so sorry. You came late. What is your name?
I'm Nit. And Tilda, what is the name of this?
I don't know. What do you want to call it? Kind of your ingredients that helped it. I called mine blue. I'm sorry. No, we're still working on it. I call mine the icy blue tea. But your friends didn't like tea, so I'm gonna switch it. It's icy boom cup for the moment.
You could workshop the name.
Ogun says from the back, how about Tilly's?
I like that. What
Let's
about
cup of Tilly's in the morning?
what if we have Tilly's? Yes, this is Tilly's. And it makes you aware of everything around you.
It's a great
There's
name.
nothing like waking up with some good Tilly's in your cup.
In your cup. Best part of waking up.
It's the best part. Thank you.
All right, got a vial of Tilly's.
And I will make that an item.
Yep. All right.
And I'll give you the properties of it.
Okay. Journal wise, let me see.
Writing notes.
Yep.
I had a feeling Nit was gonna love this place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is gonna be like an ongoing thing. Me and Mike, we can do this after, if you like. Hey Tilly, do you have blue glow moss here?
Blue glow. Of course, yes.
Do you have? Yeah.
Abundant ingredients.
What about some blue mushrooms?
I do. I don't have many left, as I use them for some different things here.
The
But
red mushrooms.
I have blue caps.
Oh
Okay.
right, healing potions. That's what we brought you here for, Nit.
You didn't bring me to meet her?
Well, that too, but that was just unfortunate, or not unfortunate.
What do you mean?
Happy side effect. I'm sorry, misspoke.
This is awesome. Do you have any books that I could read?
I read so many books. Yes, of course. They have to stay here though, because last time I lent a book out, I never saw the person again.
That sounds horrible.
I know.
I'll get blue glow moss. Do you have Queen's
Okay.
Gold?
Queen's Gold. I don't believe. I actually might have some in stock. I can double check for you.
I can make you a tea. If you have aloe and honey as well.
Alone, of course I do.
Yep, I can make you some tea.
Okay. Let me grab this. And she goes back and she kind of gathers everything. So I do want to let you know this is my last Queen's. So I hope your tea is as good as you're making it seem.
It is. I'm great.
I have no doubt.
All right. I'll get the water boiling, and I'm gonna do the Queen's Gold honey, wait for the simmer, and add a small drop of aloe, and make a Nina potion, which was it's like a cough suppressant, I guess. It's like actual herbal tea.
Yeah. It's like cold medicine.
Yeah. It's like anybody, if they're feeling sick, they can drink this, and it will make them feel better. Cured.
Really?
Yep.
And she takes a sip of it and you kind of watch like a twinkle in her eye. Oh, I hadn't even thought about it. Queen's Gold has a natural kind of sweetness to it, and then add honey and it just amplifies it. And she starts like writing in her book.
Yep. What do we owe you for the blue glow moss?
Honestly, for you, you can just take, you go. You're okay.
Oh shit, how much she giving me?
She get like a bushel, so like 4. Like not a bushel, but just like a stalk of it.
Oh, okay.
You can have that. We'll call it a fair trade. I learned something today, and that's all I try to do every day.
Well, let us pay you because you taught us something too. That tea
That's
is
okay.
awesome.
Your friend already paid me. He bought some nylon.
Well, they have a lot of money. They can pay. Give her some more money.
Whoa. Somebody in our party has a lot of money. It ain't me.
You spent your money.
I have some more, but don't say a lot.
They're
No,
rich. Don't let
I
them lie.
promise, it's okay. The
Oh.
company, not a lot of people stop in here. Most people are about swords and you know, warware. Not a lot of people like the fine arts. The stuff that requires finesse, nimble fingers.
That's what they call me, Nit Fingers.
Is that what they call you?
Yep.
Have y'all ever called him that?
I will now.
Oh, that is quite interesting. Nobody has ever called me that, but I did say it, but they've never called me that. Most people just call me Hey Gnome and Tilda.
We'll go with Tilda.
Yeah, and most people don't call me that, so calling me Tilda is, I appreciate it. That is the name that was given to me.
Well, if anybody ever says hey gnome to you, let me know. And I'll show them a hey gnome.
Can you turn into some hay?
A as in horses.
Yeah, I'll turn into a horse and these guys know what happens. Like
Alright,
stand
Hutch.
I'll stand my little chest out, dude.
A little flex.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta go get a room.
I don't think I've ever seen Nit flirt before.
I don't think Nit's ever seen Nit flirt before.
Nope.
Okay, well, I don't want to keep you all, but if you ever need anything, feel free to come back here.
Oh, we'll be back, trust me. Ogun kind of like taps Nit, like, right, buddy?
Yep, I got
Did
more
we-
stuff to show you.
Did we get the stuff for the health potions?
No.
Okay.
I tried to remind him, but he was distracted.
We'll be back then.
I didn't want to stop
Nit
what was
did that on
happening.
purpose.
So.
Nit did it on purpose.
Look, something beautiful was happening, and I didn't want to interrupt.
That's fair. That's very fair.
By the way, Nit, did you give her that colorless flower? I know you showed it to her. I
yeah.
can't remember if you-
Yeah,
Maybe
she
you
can have it.
a-
I have one.
I need to start making more of those for you then.
As people who
Alright.
like actually appreciate the stuff, I have no problem giving it up to, man. Like
Yeah, well, just giving everything away
yeah,
tonight.
have everything.
gotta-
Like,
I have to just find a good place to play the flute so it actually makes a flower and not just make things bloom.
Yeah,
I don't think anywhere around here is going to do that.
it's gonna be rough. There's
Too much
a lot.
foliage around here. I'll have to find some. I should have done it while we were in the mountains. Probably could have done it then.
Give me something dead.
oh, I actually can do that.
Yeah.
We could totally game the system. Like
Here
I
we
can.
go.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it, but I could like technically do wither and bloom and kill everything around us.
Yeah, it's actually really
Let's not do that in town.
Just I'm already transformed
Somebody
into a
may get
horse.
mad at us.
Yeah.
fair. Poor Tilly. She's like, no.
Yeah, definitely don't do it in here.
Are you
Although
guys
this is full
Are you
of
guys hanging
flowers.
out? Are you? What are you doing here?
As we step out, I asked Nit, did you get the stuff for the health potion?
Yes.
We'll
But no, if anyone else asks. I'm gonna
Right.
pop my head back in and say bye, Tilly. In Gnomish.
She will respond in Gnomish. Bye, Ned.
I love you.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I don't care who knows it.
I love that.
But yeah, I can make 4. I have 4 shadow moss that she gave me, or glow moss, and I have 9 red cap mushrooms already.
Okay.
You can make 4
Alright.
health potions.
Yeah, I can make
Oh, nice.
boil water and metal it together. Yeah. I can make red juice.
All right. With that, Livos, we're gonna jump down to you, making your way to the Triboar Arms.
Finally.
I'm sorry, we had a whole lot to go up there.
Now I feel like I don't even want to do anything there.
It's probably safer.
I'm gonna, before I enter, I'm
Oh,
gonna
there he is.
take my little coin pouch and put it into my little hidden pouch in my shirt real quick.
All right.
And, you know, put a little coins back in the coin pouch in case, you know, plastic stuff. Gonna smell cool. But the rest is hidden in my hidden pouch.
In the old hidden pouch.
Yeah.
Old
You know,
coin
good.
purse.
Old prison pocket.
Alright. Now I'm gonna enter my people's home. What else do you want to enter?
As you walk in, this almost reminds you of the Stonehill Inn. It is a kind of like older, like rustic feel to an inn. It kind of is like it doesn't remind you as much as a Stonehill Inn. As one of the only people that saw the Sleeping Giant, it reminds you more of the Sleeping Giant. It kind of feels like that outlaw bar. But you do see like a handful of people. It does look pretty empty, given that it is a little later in the night. The crowd that is attracted here is probably not the same as some of the more elegant areas in the town. But you do see a handful of people, as well as a man and a woman kind of standing behind the bar working.
Oh, well, I'll just go up to the bar, and you know, see what they have to drink. You know, maybe a bottle of whiskey or 7.
So as you walk up to the bar, the gentleman starts kind of leaning over, and he's like, "Hey, so what brings you in? And what can I get you to drink?" And then like the woman kind of almost sidesteps. "What do you need? What you drinking tonight? Are you looking to stay?"
Well, I don't know if I'll be staying, but I do need at least a bottle of whiskey.
Well, I can pour you some whiskey. And then you hear the husband kind of butt in, or not the husband, but the gentleman kind of butts in. He's like, "Well, I mean, we could probably give him the bottle. We don't got a ton of." And then she kind of cuts him off. "He'll be fine. You can have a glass of whiskey, and you can pay for more as we go."
All right. How much?
If you're looking for just a glass, you're looking at 5 copper. And then we can go from there.
Oh, 5 copper.
As long as you keep yourself in check, they'll remain at 5. If you start getting out of control, the price is going to go up. But you look like you have a sensible self to you.
Definitely sensible self. Definitely.
So I predict that we keep it at 5 copper, and maybe we'll, you don't want to go out, so should we get you a room for the night, so that way you don't have to travel the streets?
I don't know. I heard there were 3 other bars. I mean, I plan on drinking a bottle at each one.
I mean, there are a few other taverns and inns, but no exclusive watering hole, no.
Oh.
I would say that ours is probably the best, as we don't judge the people who come in, which is why we're serving you.
Ooh.
That feels a little judgy, just gonna say.
Ooh, god damn.
It's not judgy, because if you went to the others and you asked for a bottle, they'd probably turn you away entirely.
Oh.
I, on the other hand, know that maybe you've come from somewhere that will give you a bottle, and
I mean, I've gone from places that give me a whole keg.
that is actually remarkable. I would not do that, but again, this is why there's no judgment here. I just have to let you know what is acceptable here. Some of the other places, maybe not so much.
Well, I slide 1 silver across for all the nice information from this nice lady.
Thank you so much, and it's still going to remain the same deal. Keep it in check, and will remain the same prices, but I do thank you for your patronage. As she kind of like hands you the glass, like pinky and thumb pushes it towards you, and then just like the ring finger claps to the silver as she withdraws her hand.
Oh, all right.
And then the gentleman standing, you didn't have to tell him all that. You could just come back because we think it's a nice place here. And she just kind of like puts a finger up, like, shh, shut up.
This poor man. This poor man. He's my spirit animal. How does the rest of the bar look? You said, you know, there wasn't a lot of people, but, you know, is there any fun people? Maybe people play dice, maybe some people playing the little knife stabby game with the hand, you know.
So in the corner of the bar, there are a couple people that look like they're playing cards. It's kind of like a burly, like what looks to be human gentleman and a tiefling.
Is there any money involved?
From what you can see, there looks to be coin on the table.
I'm going to wander over there, just, you know, see if they invite me by standing behind one of them watching.
As you walk over, you see that kind of the human general kind of slap his hand on the table. I don't know how you're doing it, but I swear you're cheating. I can't prove it yet. And the tiefling kind of just sits back in more of an elegant pose. Well, there's no way that you could know that. So, more coin or get up. And he kind of just like looks at you. Oh no, he's cheating. And he kind of takes coin out of his pocket and throws it on the table. Run it back.
I throw a coin on the table, see if they let me join.
The tiefling turns to you. You want to sit in?
Of course.
Please, what about the side of hand?
I also summon the pygmy marmoset.
The monkey?
The monkey.
Alright, so you sit down and then just kind of on your shoulder. That's a fancy trick. You better stay there. Don't need him looking at the cards. And then he kind of glances towards the human guy. Yeah, we don't need another cheater here.
Oh no, he would never cheat.
I'm not cheating. You're just bad. Okay. And then he deals out 2 cards. Have you played deuces?
No. Sounds like a fun game though.
So the idea is I'm going to give you 2 cards. You're trying to get as close to 2 as you can. You can subtract, you can add the face values of anything that has a tiefling like me, and he kind of like grimaces, which are your face cards, or somebody ugly like him, and he kind of looks towards a human, which is still just a face card. It's like kings and queens.
Okay.
Or 10. Face value based on human numbers. If you have a 10 and an 8, you can either add them to 18, which would be asinine, or you could subtract them to get to 2. You get 3 cards to get as close to 2 as you can. Do you want to play?
Of course.
Alright.
Great.
Alright. I know how to do this. Hold on. I can actually deal you cards.
Oh, really?
Oh shit.
In what?
I can deal it right here on Roll20.
That's awesome.
I just have to remember how to do it.
I just can't wait till somehow it's perfectly. I get.
You see the cards?
Yeah. Click to drag or deal. Draw, drag, or deal.
Alright.
Alright, so no one else touched that?
Yep, no one touch it. Alright.
So should I click draw twice?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so the 7. I don't know if I can make that any bigger.
I don't see a 7.
Oh, you don't see it? Oh,
just
shit. Hold on. I'm on the wrong map. Let me erase that. I was on the other map. I was doing stuff in the background. Sorry. Alright. So yeah, hit, oh, let me shuffle. Let me recall and shuffle. Recall.
Wow.
Well, I pulled a 7.
7's a great card. I could have gotten a 10 and I'd be at a 3. I could have gotten an ace and be at a 1. And then 2.
Alright. Can you see that card?
I can.
The 5?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to use it. I've never used this before. Can you drag yours off?
It says click to draw, drag, or deal. The
Yeah.
5's no longer there, so I can't drag.
You can't drag anything?
Well, no, there's no 5 there. Oh,
I get.
put the 5 in the middle of the map.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh wait, here we go. Hold on. I got you. All right, hold on. Let me erase that.
Okay.
All right, sorry boys. This is the first time I've done this. I never
Yeah,
had
no,
to
it's
do a
fun.
card game.
That's cool.
All right, deal. We're gonna deal 2 cards to Udian and 2 cards to Michael. Did you get cards?
I
Hey.
did, and I can click them.
You see them down at the bottom by your name?
I do.
All right.
So, what's a Joker?
That would be a face card, so that's gonna be a 10.
Wow.
Oh shoot.
All right, and then hold on. I gotta deal 2 more because I gotta do 2 for the human.
Fuck you, sweet. Try to steal my card.
Sorry, I didn't know what it did if I clicked on it.
All right, so the first 2 are for the tiefling, the second 2 are for the human, and then you have your 2. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to put a gold in the pot. And you look at the human. All right. I'll pass. And they both eyes kind of glance towards you.
I 100% throw a gold in the pot.
Good. I think I will abstain. I'll stay here. And his eyes kind of dart towards the human. Give me another card. I'll stay here.
I shall also take another card.
And then the eyes glance towards you. You'll take another one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, coming your way.
Okay. Okay.
All right, 3 cards. Show them.
Okay. Can I show him?
I actually have no idea.
Well, I got 4.
You got 4?
Yeah.
All right, so
yours all say steel, so I can't see yours.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to do any of this. I'll have to learn if I can actually remove them.
The Joker minus is the king, so it's a 0, and then I have a 4 left over.
Okay. So you watch as the human flips over a Joker, and then a 3. Okay, so I'm at 7, and then if I minus no, we won't do it like that. So if I add the 3, then I have 14. Or 13, and then I minus the 9. I'm at 4. So I match you, newcomer. And then the tiefling, well, it doesn't matter. And he flips over a 6, and then flips over a 4. 2 for me. And he kind of reaches out and grabs the pot and pulls it in. So, you're still bad. He's here. I'm not cheating.
Now I'm gonna have the monkey also assisting me, connect mind speak, to watch the damn tiefling's hands.
All right, we will recall all parts, and we'll play one more. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want
right.
to drag this. I don't want to drag this on too
I'm
long.
gonna catch him if he's cheating, damn it, and I'm gonna not do anything because nobody else is here. That's not true. I'm not tracking.
All right, so I'll deal 2 cards, and I got to deal an additional 2 to me for the other guy. All right. So you look at your cards, and a tiefling comes back. I believe I'll stay. Yeah, I'll stay too.
I'll take a card. I ain't no bitch.
Well, you have to make a. I apologize. Maybe I didn't explain the rules.
I'll throw a
You have-
gold in.
There you go. Perfect. Now back to me. I think I also throw in 1 gold. And he's going to take 1 more card. Okay. I think I'll stay there.
I think I'll take another card as well. Oops, I fucked that up. How do I make that go back? Oh shit, I can't.
We just know, just drag it off. Put it in one.
Okay, yeah, that'll be his card.
All right, I'll stay.
And he'll throw a golden as well.
How about you there, pretty
Def-
boy?
Definitely taking one more card.
One more card.
All right.
Okay, well, I suppose it's time to show them.
And he kind of glances his eyes at the human. And he flips his queen and then his 2. And then he flips the 10.
Oh, I told you I could win. 2. You cheater.
And then the tiefling flips his cards. He's got a queen and then a 4 and a 6.
Well, I'm at 0, so I guess I didn't make it all the way to 2, did I? And how about you?
It's a horseshit. I show a 10 in a king, and then a 3.
No.
Well, you did beat me, but you didn't beat him. So now he knows we're both not cheating. I still think you're cheating. I just don't. I think you put this on so I didn't think you're cheating, so you could take more of my money. As he's been saying all night. Well, friend, if you care to stay and play, I'd appreciate the company. At least some intelligent conversation other than this one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get hammered in bullshit play cards until I'm broke.
So we'll leave that there for the moment, and we'll pick back up with you possibly playing cards.
Possibly catching a dirty cheater.
As
Nobody's watching him.
far as the rest of you, what would you like to do? The night is getting pretty far on.
But they ask you what time it was, yeah.
Yeah, I head over to the talking troll.
You guys are heading to Talk Control?
Yep.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably already in there. You were heading there kind of at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So you guys walk in and you already see Freya. Are you sitting at the bar?
Yeah, probably. And I've gotten rooms for everybody because I figured we would all meet here.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys walk in and then you kind of see the very vibrant red hair even from the back as you walk in. This bar is definitely a step up from the Stonehill Inn. It's still not extravagant, but it's very clean. The woodwork on both the paneling of the walls, the floor, even the bar top seems in a lot better condition. It just feels more on the up and up than, Phandalin. And it almost makes your mind wander like, oh, if this was the rundown one, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Should have went to the history one.
But you guys do come in and you see Freya. Freya, for the night, it'll cost you a gold per room.
Okay.
So they have 3 rooms available if you guys want to split it.
No, I'll pay for it.
No, I mean as far as there's more than 3 of you.
Oh yeah, we usually share rooms anyway.
Okay. So they have 3 rooms available here. So if you guys want to split 3 or however you guys want to work that out, we'll figure it out next time. But you got 3 rooms, and as you walk in, you have already met him. But the rest of you guys see another half elf, in his early 40s, kind of long black hair, kind of like a smug, charismatic, and kind of sly look on his face. He kind of sees you walk in and gives you a head nod and kind of like opens his arms to the counter where there is space for you to sit. As he goes back and he's taking care of the other patrons.
Hey, Freya,
What's up?
where you been at?
around.
Oh, okay. Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's good. Just selling, talking.
What are you selling?
Armor that I made.
That's dope. End conversation.
That's dope. All right.
Seemed a little abrasive by me asking, so I was like, I'm not gonna answer.
It wasn't abrasive. Come on.
Selling armor that I make.
Yeah, I make armor, bitch. All right.
You've seen her do it.
God.
Mike, can I go outside and look for a little bird?
Sure.
All right.
Labos can make
wait,
you a little bird.
Didn't summon the little bird. I summoned monkey.
No, I'm looking for a bird. I don't care about your little animal.
Rude.
If I see a bird within 30 feet, I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship.
Okay, yeah, there's plenty. There's kind of a foresty area. Lots of trees.
All right, pull some crumbs
are in the
out.
woods.
Foresty.
Forest, yeah. God damn it. Here we go.
It's not a forest, it's a town.
I'll pull out a little bit of crumbs, like lure the bird in.
It kind of watchfully looks in your direction and then kind of like hops on the ground towards you.
All right, and then when he comes in, I'll do Animal Friendship, so he's charmed by me.
Okay.
And then I will cast Animal Messenger on him
Okay.
and have him go sit outside of Triboar Arms and wait
Okay.
for Livos to pop out and tell him that we are at the Talking Troll.
Okay. And flutters up. Just kind of flies in a direction. He definitely knows what the Triboar's Arms is.
Well, I told him to go down there. Like, if I tell him exactly what to do.
Alright, yeah. If you kind of point out the structure, he'll fly over there and he'll kind of perch on the building and wait.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, who matches Jonah? He knows exactly what Livos looks like.
And he will speak to Livos surely.
He has to. He fucking has to.
Livos, do you speak bird?
It comes out as my voice. I can post the spell if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally the bird waits for him or whatever animal, and it speaks my voice, my message that I convey to them.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay, yeah.
I just wanted you to tell me how to spell word.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so he'll fly down there, and as soon as Livos exits that bar, he will pass the message that you guys are at the Talking Troll.
How long does it last?
24 hours.
So it will maybe last long.
Yeah.
It might. But we will end there. I know it's kind of anticlimactic compared to some of our endings. But you guys are at the bar. I'm not going to have you guys sleep just yet in case you want to talk to the bartenders, see what Livos has going on down there, because that could get interesting. But I want you guys to be able to kind of converse. It's still early in the night, so I don't want to force you guys to long rest without having a conversation or deciding yourselves if you want a long rest. So I don't want to force you into it. But we will end there with the messenger being pushed down to kind of keep an eye on Livos. Most of the party at the Talking Troll, sitting at the bar talking to whoever the bartender is, with whoever's in the bar.
All right.
Yeah, the reason why I asked is I was wondering if you could make me a new chainmail. This one's kind of tattered and worn. I'll pay you, of course.
Alright, almost 4 hours of this. Fun stuff. I think I'm gonna pop over to Twitch, play some games. So come over to my Twitch.
Still kind of getting snubbed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were talking to me. You needed chainmail?
Yeah, mine is very tattered and trash, as you can see.
Yeah. Just give me a night, and then I will get back to you with that chainmail.
Thank you very much. Just let me know how much I owe you.
It's free. $3.99.
No. Any good artisan should be paid for their work.
$3.99, I said. How much gold do you have?
Let's see. 16 gold.
Yeah, I've got 400.
Oh,
Just
you
take
paid
the
me gold and the chainmail. I need it, man.
All right. So with that though, guys, we will end it there. As far as I'm gonna shut this off. We can keep talking in here, but I'm gonna end the little streamy here, and then we keep it going.
Yeah, thanks for